like the other one too, how it's like reminds me of a Flash game, a
How do
top-down
you mean?
Flash game. You're
Oh
the one
yeah.
you sent.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
That looks easy to make to me. Like,
Hmm.
you know, you could
No, that honestly
totally.
wouldn't be that tough.
Yeah.
Incarnate is pretty legit too. That's what James was able to throw his map
Oh,
together on.
hello.
Incarnate
I
Hello.
am
like open
here.
source. Do I have to pay for it?
Testing, testing. One, two, three.
I hear you loud and clear.
No, I'm testing to see if the
Oh,
my mic is picking up on OBS, which it is.
I
All right.
just now
Yay.
realized. My bad.
No, you're good.
That's
I
too
needed
funny.
to add like
OBS.
a browser setup or scene to my
Like an attach or a extension.
not an extension, but like in Streamlabs, it's just like pretty OBS. So like if you want
Hmm.
like a more user friendly interface, Brad, I would download Streamlabs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um, and watch like a tutorial before, well, like to set it up and all that, obviously. But it's way more user friendly in my opinion.
See, and I've been debating on whether or not I'm going to get away from Roll20 and try another virtual tabletop.
Mm-hmm.
But again, everything's just been too crazy. So why change something that's working? Stream
You can
Labs,
use
Mm-hmm.
like
Microsoft Paint and just drag stuff.
the other one I was going to do.
And then just wait a second, we have to connect to you though in order to move our pieces. I forgot about that part. You could get what's it called? Tabletop Simulator and have
Yeah.
all the games in the world. And
Ooh,
then
yeah,
just
that's a good one.
you can get a board and then just paste a JPEG of a map on it, and there you
Uh-huh.
go. And then we can just use like pieces.
See,
You get
I, I
like
I want very much to play in person, but obviously that's not an
same.
option.
Don't worry, I'll fly. I'm close to the border. I'm in South Carolina. I'll just drive like 13 hours or
If
12
things
hours.
get absolutely fucktarded, I have a feeling I would be making my way towards Texas or somewhere in the South. I would not want to stay
Uh,
in Michigan.
Oh
no
yeah,
pro,
Hadar is
no
so
sales.
close. I have a
No,
sweet deal for him where he could be with me, stagehand. We'd collect. So if I did it myself, I collect $1,000 plus 25 an hour doing light stuff if I did the stagehand work. If I had someone with me, they'd get like $500 for just the weekend, and you would just be picking up stands and chairs that are pretty light and setting up for a band essentially.
I mean,
But
that's not hard.
he's kind of blowing it off because he's
I
hardly
told you.
answering my calls.
That's I
No,
told when I said
it's
I
even
had no
worse.
faith in Hadar, man. That's what I meant. Like,
That like this is like never happened before where well, I guess it has happened before, but this is the worst it's happened. Like I have an opportunity for him. He can get in close and talk to the sound guy. The sound guy loves teaching audio stuff. And now he's not answering my calls, and I'm like, all right, buddy, you might have to find someone else. 5 days in a row. And I'm like, yo, I have a very good deal for you, and you probably don't want to miss it, you know. Free food, alcohol on the job. Come on, man. But yeah. Oh well. John, you like orchestras and jazz shows?
that's cool.
You like just, I don't know, setting up and then relaxing and then putting away stuff?
Yeah, I got no issues
Hooray.
with it. I mean, if I need a job and I am out on my own,
Could be
I'll
roommates.
I'll probably be hitting you up.
Yeah. It's in the Hilton area, so we probably would want to move like around Bluffton or Okatee, so it's
Mm-hmm.
like an easier drive. And I can just do my two jobs where I'm a automotive photographer in Okatee and then Hilton Head doing the stagehand stuff with you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just the weekends. If you chose the week, you get paid. If
There
it's
we
just you doing it, it's $1,500. But if it's you and your buddy, it's 750. So it's crazy. And we only have to like show up just to set up for stuff. It's a
And
lot
that's
easier to
dependent
tactical.
upon like whether there's a show or not, correct?
Well, I mean, last week was Hell's Week. There's a show every single day, and there's also rehearsals too. And it
Mm-hmm.
was the hardest week of the season. It's a seasonal job, so it's from uh, last month to May. And then the rest of the time we just set up for churches and whatnot. So, but most of it's usually the weekend. Like I have a gig coming up Friday and Saturday, and I get paid $25 an hour to do the light stuff. And then if I want to do stagehand work, it's another $500.
I see.
Yeah. Hey, it's Aaron.
Hey, there we go.
Welcome, my night fish. Or should I say kingfish? You're the fishies.
He's a
You're the
Knigget.
thought you said
Knigget fish
something
five.
else.
I
Yeah.
can't hear him. There we
Yeah.
I
go.
haven't said anything.
Oh, there we go.
That's why. See here.
So, Aaron, if you want
Yeah.
to do a backup recording, be my guest. I'm currently recording the session for James because I guess he can't make it.
Uh, I might be able to. Give me a second though.
Mm-hmm. God, I wonder how fast this will process on my YouTube.
I don't know. One thing I do know is that I feel pretty lazy right now.
What's that?
I feel extra lazy. I'm just lounging.
That's what I feel like after lunch at work. And I don't
Relatable.
have any caffeine to like keep me going throughout the rest of the day, and I'm just like, can I just sit down, please?
I like to take a seat. Steals a
I
chair.
don't have any more drugs to keep me going.
Yeah.
Does anybody know offhand whether or not James took damage last session?
Pretty sure he didn't because he's a coward.
He
He ran
didn't take
past.
any damage as far as I remember, because
I
I
know he
was
used
the
his
one who
channel
took it.
divinity. Gotcha. I know he used his channel divinity, but he didn't use any spells, did he?
He did use the get away from me spell.
That's the turn undead from the channel divinity. That's a
Oh,
feat
okay, so
or class feat.
that's what he used.
Let me see
I don't
here.
think he used any spells.
All right. Well, let me pull up the last time on. So, let's see here. That's a very short one. That's good.
Awesome.
Let me
Oh,
also. Last session was 13, correct?
I believe it was either 13 or 14.
Yeah, we're on 14 now. Excellent.
Okay.
Okay. So, welcome back, Cytheria, session 14 now. When last we were able to get together, you guys were working your way towards the large looming threat of two behemoth undead creatures that you were told to go and intercept and distract, and if you wanted to assist, basically, to go and work that area by the marketplace where there was a very large amount of damage. You guys started working your way down there. Last session, you guys entered a long street full of zombies, just swimming with them. So the group decided to move up to the rooftops. Yatari flew up onto the roof adjacent to him, and Ball moved to defend the route up that he didn't take because he flew. Excuse me, Yatari didn't take because he flew, but that everybody else would take up the boxes and stuff. He ends up smashing a couple zombies that come close to it, but oddly, Fidel ran off in a different direction from where everybody was climbing the roof to investigate something, but didn't say anything to anybody. And against his best judgment and in inner monologue, Thratum went after him to find out what he was doing and go to get him back with the group. Yatari and Ball managed to climb up onto the roof using a patch from Yatari's cloak to get a ladder, and Ball climbed up. Fidel and Thratum managed to make it up onto the roofs on the opposite side, albeit with a little bit more work. But they did manage to get up and they all started moving further towards their goal. The zombies were unable to reach them since they were on the ground. However, the ghouls and ghasts that were basically directing them uh, were able to be either already on the roof or able to climb up onto the roof to continue to follow y'all. Thratum gets the attention of a ghoul and then decisively destroys one after Fidel tolls the dead. So Fidel tolls the dead on a ghoul. A ghast gets attention. Yeah, you guys start wrecking shop. That alerted the ghast to your position. Each group of two moved their way, engaging and strategically advancing east until they get to a point that their paths are impeded by what seems to be too many. Ball being surrounded, Yatari thinking quickly, is able to use Vorpal Warp, I believe, to get Ball out of that situation and move out. Fidel used his channel divinity to get the two ghouls that were on the roof and blocking the path out of the way, but the ghast on the ground and the zombies all around it seemed to be unfazed by his channel divinity. Continued to pursue, but y'all were able to all move as far east as those rooftops would allow you, and it opens up into another open courtyard and more houses, more buildings, and much, much more undead. And that is where we open up. You guys have already rolled your initiatives, if I'm looking at that correctly, and it looks like Yatari is first up. You look out, you see on the rooftops all of the different ghouls that you're all too familiar with now, kind of looking down, crawling around, looking for ways inside houses if there's a chimney, basically just causing havoc. But they are not aware of y'all at the moment, and won't be until you start interacting with the map and stuff. But you guys open up to this large area, and you see much, much closer now. You kind of hear and you can see movement behind some of the buildings from what look like very large behemoth. You see here over in this area. You guys are on the map, yes?
Yep.
Yes.
So over in this area, you hear a whole lot of like heavy stepping and grunting and stuff like that, and destruction. You can tell that that is the area on the far right, where you are likely to find what you were tasked to do, which is engage these undead ogres.
Alright.
So we're fighting undead ogres.
They must be big boys.
But you don't know what it is. Yeah, it's a behemoth. It's something. Yeah, big undead.
Remember in the prison cells, we
Big
saw
boys.
big boys
Okay.
or big things, and we didn't really bother to ID them.
Okay.
So
So you guys, Yatari first, Thratum second, then Ball, and then Fidel bringing up the rear. Tired,
Right.
and from all that running he did, away from everything.
where you going, Aaron?
I think. Okay. So we want to head to here. Zoom. Yeah, this is blocked off.
So you are able to see from your perch and stuff that a lot of areas have been blocked off before the people, what you assume are probably now amongst them as well. But yeah, you see all of this debris and stuff. It's meant to keep them in certain areas. But as you can see below
There's
you,
enough that they
like
can't
there are
climb
some
the roof
creatures
either.
that, right, right.
I mean,
It's
even
more
the
like an
zombies.
obstacle than a wall. Exactly.
Yeah. Well, I think I am going to. I think I'm going to go over here and hope.
Trust your good
God.
your choices.
Okay. If only that was 30 feet. Then I'd go.
The
I'd
dumbest
attack
jump
that
ever.
hiding. So yeah, all I do is I fly over here
Okay.
and mention hopefully we can kite this guy, as that seems to be the most clear path. So if he gets down, we go over there
Gotcha.
or over here.
Hmm.
So you fly over and you point out the directions that you recommend, and you join your compatriots. That's your movement. We'll say bonus action. You did have to go more than 30 feet, though, right? Your fly speed's equal to your walking, 30 each.
Yeah, I had to go 50 feet.
Gotcha. So that's all three of your things as you go over there and you start pointing out, like, stick to the rooftops, obviously, but which ones? And you start pointing to the ones that you recommend.
Yeah.
Which ones did you
That brings
recommend?
us
So like this one, if
Stratum.
that guy moves, this guy gets down, and this guy gets down, then we go over there.
Oh, there is a guy there. I didn't.
So if this guy we go to the clearest ones.
I am going to dash. So I'm gonna make it to there. Right there.
Oh yeah, that actually worked.
I am not going to go onto the roof with that guy. So
Okay, so as you run by, I'm gonna take a couple swings at you as the zombies kind of.
that is fine. I imagine that guy, that guy, that guy, and that guy. I don't know about him. Let me see. So
What's your AC again?
my AC
It's like
it's 16.
16. Okay.
I
So,
imagine that spell that Fidel or Servos, whatever his name is, has worn off by now at least. The shield spell.
yes, that protection from evil and good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's worn off. As you run by, let me see, you took that path. So only, what was the path you took again?
That.
One. So only two, this guy and this guy. Uh, Actually, that guy as well. I need to roll for him too. He missed as well. So only one of them is able to hit you. And as you glance by him, you take 3 bludgeoning damage as it beats its arms down, but is not able to grab on or anything. And you run by.
Take 3 damage.
Correct, 3 bludgeoning.
All right. Oh, I wish they would have found something instead of finding nothing underneath the city. I'm gonna say that to myself out loud.
Well, you
And
can infer that they didn't find anything in there because they had already released them to somewhere else.
Probably part of it.
that's probably it. I'm
Like
still mad,
conspiracy
and he has the nerve to
theories.
speak to me in my tongue.
Oh,
Tell me to do something
Lord Lannon.
useful. Yeah, fuck that guy. Absolutely, he is the #1 driving force behind my racism towards humans at this point.
Oh no, he's half elf.
Then he's just more fucking
more.
reasons.
Even
More
Yeah.
fucking reasons. Fuck that knife ear.
So we'll retcon that. So like when he came to talk to y'all and stuff, he took his helmet off, and you were like, yeah, that's when he said something to you. And um, so as you go by, you do catch the attention of that ghast,
Yes.
who isn't moving towards you, but has, as you run by, hissed at you. Brings us to Ball. You're on the other side of the air of the roofs, and so you need to rejoin if you're going to. But it is your go.
Let's see. Ooh, there's a guy in that roof. Let's see, how far is the question? Can I jump? How
Yeah, we're still
far?
we're still tweaking our jump rules, but we're gonna go with raw for now.
Rob,
Yeah.
you can Spider-Man it.
Bro,
You
I've
can
NFL'd
Spider-Man it.
it.
You dash. You just have to get 10 feet, and then you can Spider-Man it to your
Yeah,
full
Alright,
and like
movement.
your jump
I'm
height
gonna
is
use that as my full movement to
If we're going just raw
whee over
rules,
here. Do I have to
So
roll anything?
you have to get your 10
uh,
feet of run up.
Oh, yeah, I have to go here, and then that costs that, and then
if that's all your intent is, we're not gonna make you roll for it. Just to join everybody up. So that's
Yee!
movement
I'm
and
like the Hulk,
dash.
baby.
That was
Not the
your
new
movement.
one, of course. Yeah.
No. Okay. All right. So you've climbed up, and everybody is looking already at where Thratum has gone. And so when you get up there, you can see where they're all looking, and you see Thratum has rushed across and gotten to another rooftop. You do see as well all of the creatures below, and how one of the uh, more able and hardy undead have started to take notice of him and stuff, and move around and bark orders and stuff. Do what their guys do. That brings us to Fidel. Fidel opens up his bag and says, I have the bottle. We can use it to smoke screen the whole area and then move another direction. He starts to move, and then he's going to take the distraction of this ghast that's looking at Thratum as an opportunity to jump down and climb up onto this roof. And he's going to engage this guy right here. So
are you just
rough.
killing Fidel for James?
Well, he's been playing him so fast and loose, it's almost like he wants him dead. So he's going to swing. That's a good hit. 16 on the die. What's his? Got his thing right here. So he has a +5 on his scimitar, so that's 21. It hits. So he gets up there, and the ghast and the ghoul are both distracted by Thratum. The ghast he takes, he slashes right across the back of the ghast or the ghoul on the roof there with him. 6 + 3, 9 slashing damage. It shrieks out, and then turns and sees him there, and that is going to be his turn. Brings us back to Yatari.
Nice.
Okay, well, I'm not going to help an idiot, so I am going over to here.
Some of y'all are taken aback by how it's so different from what he just did on the last map. How he ran, but now he's
Looks like
engaging.
he's a whole new
Yeah.
person.
I'm wondering if he wants to prove something. Like I took one out. Now does he want to take one out? What's going on?
I don't know.
So
Or he's overconfident because of this situation in the last map.
maybe.
Yeah.
Possible he also just saw a clear path without any opportunity attacks and kind of just went for it.
That would make the most sense.
Follow me, Indy. I know the way.
In
Got
fact, that
lost in his
actually
own
makes
museum.
too much sense for him to actually try and do that.
All right, what you got? So you joined. You moved over there,
Are you doing anything? Are you gonna help Fidel out?
or was that the
That's
whole
all my
movement?
Or,
Gotcha.
well,
Gotcha.
it's
Gotcha.
most of my movement. Don't have any.
Oh,
Gotcha.
no
Yeah.
actions left.
If you have a bonus action that preps anything, but otherwise,
Didn't do
we'll just
anything.
so Thratum. You've joined Thratum, who's right next to you now, and he looks over and he says, "Oh, I wish I had wings," kind of thing, or something in Dwarvish. Who knows?
Yes.
But Thratum now.
Well, can I get a visibility update to the map?
Yes, I'm about to do exactly that. I saw y'all move, and you are getting a much bigger view of everything now that you've moved through.
Okay. Oh, where the fuck do we have to go?
Somewhere.
Unlike
As you-
Creed. I don't know.
As
anything.
you
Oh, what the fuck is that?
so that as you
Picture.
look out over everything and stuff, you do see coming from behind one of the buildings something as tall as the building, 20 feet tall, carrying what it's not really using as a weapon. It's like a big
Yeah, we
lumberous,
basically see its head.
yeah,
And it's just carrying a tree. Oh,
tree trunk, basically. Yes.
it's a Hinox from.
Oh my god. Does it have an eye that can pop out that I can just like throw down a hill?
Like a giant ball, like some basketball.
We also heard. So from here we heard the noise, but we also heard from down here as well.
Yes, you do hear. You heard it. Yeah. There's two locations.
Fuck.
Gonna be these guys are gonna be something. Seems like we gotta avoid them.
Well, it's looking like we have to get past them, which coming down here might have been not the smartest move.
Okay.
Actually, you guys probably were better off like staying on your roof and then just crossing, and then going,
Yeah.
"I'm done with this place."
Yeah, we could have potentially gone over here.
Mm-hmm.
I did think of that, but I figured.
See here. That does reveal an area I didn't see is revealed over there because of your height advantage and stuff.
Oh, that was such a fucking beautiful spot to be in.
Yeah. it
Oh my god. Hindsight is
Now, they-
Actually,
2020.
like, over here, I should have seen this roof. But oh well.
From where? From
From,
here?
like, from up here where I started, I should have been able to see this roof.
That roof, yes. And I apologize. I was covering up this area, this street, because of this building.
Yeah.
But sorry, I might as well reveal this last area right here. It's kind of a downslope, but it wasn't without.
Okay.
It's just much fewer.
Can those things climb up?
Well,
Big
Thradam
guys.
wouldn't have fucking known that. And I probably can, yeah, I can only see that
Yeah,
bit.
you wouldn't have.
I'm gonna go. Fuck.
I mean, you would have.
I'm trying to figure out where I should.
You actually
go.
might have seen. So, like, you wouldn't have seen this part, but you might have seen this part
Okay.
from where you were, depending on how tall this area is.
I'll just reveal all this up to here. That sounds like a good.
I am going.
Yeah, line of sight's weird whenever you get all kinds of buildings that have different heights on the maps and stuff. This
Yeah,
works. though.
and like also this area is like looks to be a little bit higher up, or is it lower?
It's raised and goes up and down and stuff. It's yeah.
It's like
Again,
there's stairs there. I just don't.
My
Try to
Panama is
hold the
3
right
times 5, so 15. I am going to. As an action, you can touch your hand. The pool number. I can lay on hands to myself, right?
yeah, it's a touch spell, so it should be.
Okay.
Lay
So
on
I am
hands.
going to burn that and give myself um, 6 HP.
Okay.
So that brings me back up to 20. And cannot. I'm trying to figure out what the next, because I used my movement and I have done my action. I don't really have a bonus action right now, I think. So
Okay.
that is about it for me.
Okay. That brings us to Ball.
Okay.
You've watched everybody move out. You've seen some of the, more meaty, tanky type of undead wander towards them. You've seen Fidel engage on the other rooftop. It seems like as soon as you get to the roof, they're leaving, and you're like, "Fuck,
Hello, man.
I just got
I'm
here."
gonna move 5, 10, and I'm gonna leap onto this roof if I'm able to.
Okay.
Right here. If you grant me some permission, or
Done.
what might.
Done. You got it.
Alright.
You take a
And
running leap onto that roof, and you land safely right next to or near Fidel.
would I have more movement, or am I out?
Yeah. No. I'll give you what 10 more feet. You ran 10 feet.
Okay.
You jumped. Yeah. Fuck it.
I like to slap that beast and help my friend who's
Slap it.
totally right here with me.
All right.
Who's
Take a
not
swing.
okay.
Not a total idiot engaging all of these guys. Got to do something.
My gosh. Let's
Can't
see.
talk them to death.
Well, I don't think an 8's gonna get him.
An 8 will not. So it sees you run up to it, and as you attack, it moves deftly to the right and continues to engage you both.
I need to practice my swinging.
Yeah, that as well. Trying to determine what you guys can see and can't see. All right, that brings us to. Is there anything else?
I don't think there's really much else I can do. Except,
Fidel. Go ahead. Except because I haven't done anything yet. Those everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just have to do Fidel.
Everybody hear me?
I
Yeah.
hear you
Yep,
loud
I
and
can hear you.
clear.
Gotcha. I thought you were gonna do something else. All right, so real quick, what are his spells? His spells are so yeah, he's gonna save his spells. He's gonna re-engage again. He's gonna slash. He does hit. 4 plus 3, 7 minus 7, 15. Takes another slash across it. He looks at you, and then he moves around. He looks at you, Ball, and he moves around the creature to give you a more advantageous position.
Oh, we're
And
talking
then that
here.
ends his turn. The Ghast has determined where Thratum is climbing up at. He hasn't climbed up yet. All of these zombies here are starting to hear commotion and stuff, and move around and whatnot. But it brings us back to Yatari. You do see some creatures moving towards Thratum and on the other rooftop, but they haven't tried to climb down. It's more like they know you're too far to get to right now. and that there's others in the area. So nobody's swarming except for the lesser undead, the zombies. But brings us back to Yatari.
So I am going to go 15 feet. Go up to here. Kind of like kind of halfway up steeple.
Mhm.
So like not the very, very tippy top, because I want to be able to.
Steep. Gotcha.
I think that's not necessarily steeple, the tower, whatever,
Got it. Yeah.
the highest area of this, but like not the dead highest, because I want to be able to really get over to here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to I've used Mind Sliver.
Okay. So it fails. Takes that D6. And that's the same ghoul that you've been getting?
It took a 6. I don't know if there was a plus.
Perfect. As it hits, you see. Hold on, let me confirm. HP. Yeah, as it hits, you see it rack itself and fall to its knees and then to the ground and slump down and roll as you finish off the ghoul that was being confronted by them. That ghoul is dead.
I actually meant to do this one, but
Oh, I apologize. I
But
thought you
no,
clicked
that
on that one. I'm so sorry.
I'll not unkill that one.
It was. Well, that one's dead.
To be fair, I did not specify, so that's on me. You're like, oh, clearly you're gonna attack the one that's being attacked.
That's weak. Yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
Finished him off.
So,
That works.
yeah. And it
Okay.
frees up their turn.
Yes, it does. They don't have to attack now. Very good. Anything else? Are you going to stay up there in that position?
Yeah, I mean, I have a little bit of movement, but my movement can really only take me into bad places.
Gotcha. All right. Stratum.
Fucking tell me about that.
Well, you could always see what happens when you jump off into the void of
The nest. Into the nest.
Oh, I have a bad idea, but it might be worthwhile.
Those are the best kind.
Fuck. Fuck those things.
Go on. I'm listening.
Okay. Okay. For an improvised toss, like if it's just like, let's say, like the leg of a chair. If I had a leg of a chair in my hand and I wanted to throw it 15 feet, that's like a reasonable range, right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
All right. All right. Um, would lighting a torch be a bonus action or an action?
We'll call it a bonus.
All right.
It might even be a free action. I think lighting a torch, free action. Regardless, go ahead and do what you were doing.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is enact my very bad plan, and I'm going to move 15 feet here. I am going to get into my bag and take one of my 10 torches, and I'm going to light that sucker bringing me down to 9 torches, and
Okay.
I want to throw it right here at this wooden debris.
Okay.
I want
That is
to.
terrifying.
Is what?
I said that is terrifying.
You know what? Desperate times call for desperate measures. I don't got a whole lot of HP, and fire kills things. So you know what? If we set it all on fire, we might.
It all burns.
It's
Or die.
better. I mean, it'll kill the dead things. Extra, okay?
Yeah.
They can't zombify you if they're ashes.
Cremation,
Do I have to roll anything for that?
Just
Yeah.
well, it was gonna be a to hit if you were aiming it at somebody, but since you're doing it into a nondescript area, no, you just kind of toss it over there.
All right, and I'm hoping that takes light, and then I'm gonna
Okay,
finish
well-
out my movement. 10 feet right there.
Okay, let me see something. Ooh. Okay. All right. Don't you love when a DM says, "Ooh"? All right, you finished out your
I'm a little
movement.
afraid. That's my turn.
All right, that brings us to Ball.
Ready.
I have a quick question. Is this
Go for it.
It's
Is
actually
what?
Rehand draw. Is this like higher up than like this area? But
No,
like,
I'm calling them basically the same level. There's not a
Okay.
dramatic like 10 foot or higher climb. If it is higher in our minds, it's
kind
enough
of a
that you can
deal.
climb up it. Yeah, like 5 feet.
Or like you
Yeah.
take
I'm
a
gonna gun
step
it over
up
here.
Mhm.
like a normal stair like level of step kind of
I
deal.
don't know why you're coming over here.
I'm gonna help you, buddy.
As you jump over, this guy climbs up.
See? Up here to take damage for you.
Thank you.
I need you to do a con saving throw.
Wait, I can attack him, can I? Or nah?
Not yet.
Time will come.
I need you to make the saving throw first.
Okay, let's does okay, con does a 14 save?
You do save from the effects. Basically, you get hit by a wall of noxious fumes that is this
Good.
creature's stench. And you're used to it because you've lived in a village with a bunch of with orcs and stuff. So as it comes up, you're not affected by it, but you are disgusted by it and you want him to go away. So you can attack me since it's your turn and he's moved into your area.
Okay, does a 16 hit?
That does hit, yes.
Okay. All right. I do 9 damage to him.
Excellent. Excellent. So as it climbs up, as soon as you see him stand, you basically smack him right across the face and it knocks his face to the side. He comes back and stuff. So he is still in front of you. And okay. All right. Cool. Is there anything else?
I think that's it for me.
Okay. That brings us to Fidel.
As for me, can I have my character undeleted?
Oh, did it get deleted?
Yeah, when I cleared my stuff, I accidentally highlighted my character.
You can delete yourself. Oh God.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see here. There you are. And done. All right. See if you can move him. Are you able to move your token?
Yep.
All right, cool beans. All right, so Fidel is going to reach into his bag. He sees all of y'all over there. He gets a bright idea that he's already had nesting in his mind for a while. He pulls out the ever-smoking bottle again, and he's going to toss it basically onto the ground right about here.
He's throwing it?
Well, in a sense, the way I'm doing it is he's going to come down here and set it and then basically jump across, if that makes sense. I know he needs a little bit of a run, but yeah, he's not gonna try to throw it with the intent to break it, but like open it and then like drop it, kind of.
I mean,
it does sound like James though, doesn't it?
No, it sounds like James wouldn't set it. He would open it and let it cloud the area and then cork it.
Okay. Well then, he wants it to be on the ground level.
That is what I remember.
Okay. So then he's going to do his wild card shit and basically get on the ground. He's going to climb onto the ground because that sounds like him more than the other thing. And he's going to uncork it and basically, let me see here. The center, it's going to be, was it 60 feet, right?
Yeah, so 30 feet in either direction.
Correct. So, circle right about.
How high up are we?
10, 15 feet. Ah, that works. All right. So he comes down. He puts the bottle right here in the center. It starts to fill up. Freehand. Gray. All the corners of all of these areas right here all begin to get covered in that thick smoke. It doesn't come up to the area you're in. It stays on the ground level. But all this area here gets extremely clouded and full of smoke. And then he's gonna. So now, does it fall? He said he wants to keep it.
Yeah, he wants to cork the thing and then put it back in his bag.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he would try and keep it as.
So it dissipates in 10 minutes. That's what it is. So he uncorks it. He fills the area up, and then reaching over, he was next to the wall. He's going to attempt to climb up the wall, but since he can't see, I'm going to have him roll. Yeah. And damn, I had him roll at disadvantage, and there was 18 on both die. So he's able to climb up. As the area fills up with smoke, suddenly you all see a hand reach up on top, and then Fidel pulls himself up with the bottle in his other hand as he climbs up.
His living hand or his like ghostly hand that we see?
They're both gloved. They're both gloved, but he reaches up with his gloved hand.
At least gloved, so we don't.
Right.
I was gonna say if it's his not spectral hand, it's a 50-50 whether it's good or bad.
So he is able to climb up. He reaches out. He says, "Can I get some help?" "I've got it." And he climbs up. "Don't worry, I've got it." All right. And he joins over to Ball and he he tries to engage this gas that Ball is engaging. And that ends his turn. Over in the distance, you are all able to see that the zombie behemoths are moving around still. But one is moving towards you, not paying attention to y'all, still looking around, looking for anything that it can grab and eat and smash. That brings us to Yatari.
Well, now I don't know what to do because these two have not moved.
Oh yeah, they are moving towards you. I've been trying to do too many things. These guys are moving towards you.
Okay.
They are trying to engage. So you are higher up than it though. It hasn't been able to get up to you all though. Thradam, are you on top or underneath it? You're underneath that thing,
I'm,
right?
I'm on top of it.
Okay, cool. All right. So, it is Yutari's turn at the moment. That one ghoul did reach up to you. It did not attack yet. I'm not trying to rape y'all with action economy.
Well, and like I put myself here, like as high up as I could, in the hopes that like, well, I'm higher, so maybe having to use movement to get to me will at least save me a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
We'll try extra hard to get me.
Oh, look at that. It watches you fly over it.
Need to get a pair of those.
And then, because I still have 30, I am going to Mind Sliver that
one. Okay. The Ghast?
Yeah.
Which one are you? Okay. All right. Cool. The ghoul.
Because I can't. My vision is blocked to that one. I can basically only see
Gotcha.
Radam at the moment.
He fails. So full D6.
2.
Cool. Got it. Okay. So as he flies over, or as you fly over him, Mind Sliver comes out and he's racked with that pain. He's even angry at you now. Eyes locked on getting some feathery, yummy dinner, and starts moving toward you. He's still locked on you.
Chick-fil-A. Except it's not a bird. It's a bird. Not a chicken.
What about birds?
Oh, I thought he was gonna take a bite out of Aaron's character. Oops.
He's currently trying to.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was higher than him. He would have had to climb up higher to get to him.
So much effort for a sandwich.
They don't care. They're hungry. All right. So the Mind Sliver comes out. Anything else?
No. Currently, I am just waiting for this big dude to
get closer.
Get closer, and also into a group of other zombies, so I can just start spamming Nice Knife. Because
Nice.
This whole time through the streets, I've just been looking at the clusters of zombies going.
Yeah.
Nice Knife them so bad, but that's not optimal.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yutari, is that your move? Flying over? All right, cool. Thradam, you're watching as this Ghast is engaging, and from your vantage point, you're able to see a ghoul that's creeping around the side towards Fidel. Out in the distance, they're just kind of wandering around, maybe climbing up, but for the most part, just the ones that are right here on your vicinity are your main concern.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say to my compatriots, heed these words of wisdom. Fucking run. And I am going to dash to right there.
Okay. All right.
Understandable.
The Ghast is going to attack Ball. He is not going to connect with it, though. As his claws come down, you're able to block him. He rolled very badly. Now it's your go.
Okay. Hearing the words and the wisdom of my fellow associates, it has come to my attention. If I try and disengage, let's see. Now he's probably gonna fail his attack, so I'm gonna try and zoot that way.
Okay. He's going to take a quick opportunity attack at you. And what's your AC? 19?
It is 19.
He got an 18. Ooh, that was a big gamble. Risky. You're able to get away as his claws just barely glance off your armor.
Yeah. All right. I think that because I don't really have a lot of other. I have one superiority die left. I'm saving it. I can't do that. I have one more adrenaline rush, but I feel lucky, and I think I'll be fine. Yeah. All right. That's the. Let me take a look at the map one more time. That's the end of my turn. Yeah.
Fidel hears you and hears Stratum and says, yes, this is not a fight we can win here. And takes the disengage and takes 1 and 2 opportunity attacks as he moves out as well. Ooh, he did get hit. Let me see here. He takes 2 slashing damage as he runs by. And with that, when a creature targets over there, it's like a DC 10 con save. Woo! He hit 10. So as he runs by and he gets scraped, he doesn't feel that sense of being like locking up and paralyzing that you've all seen so many times. Well, he got lucky, he got a 10. Otherwise, he'd have just fallen. He's able to get by all of these guys and join ball, and then use his. Oh no, he did an action to disengage. So then he joins, but he sees this ghoul that's eyeing Yatari. You're both able to get to him. Let me see. So from right here, he was 1. How do y'all block it?
Oh, you right click.
Oh, okay.
So like you drag, right click.
Oh, good grief. I'm using no mouse, and so this thing is freaking out on me. So I'm going to stop doing that. He makes it that far. Okay. Yatari. You see as this lumbering mass of undead is starting to make his way, knocking people out of the way as he walks, almost not even noticing them. Behind him, you see another one that's walking by, pushing zombies out of the way as it's looking for any kind of meal or way out, or any resistance. And up here, these guys are just wandering around. They never saw y'all. All right, brings us to Yatari.
Okay.
If only he was one space for like
He didn't quite make it.
here, I could hit more things.
Oh. What is
Go there for now.
Right after your move, I'm gonna do a. Well, actually, probably we might be able to get through this turn, this round.
What?
Nothing. Go ahead. I'm just looking at the clock. I'm gonna have to take a quick break.
Oh, okay.
Let his
I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to Witch's Bolt.
Okay.
Just reaches. That is range spell attack.
30 feet. So concentration. So go out there if I remember. Make a ranged spell attack.
Does a 14 hit?
Look here at my DM screen. Yes, it does. It is a gigantic. It's very hard to miss him.
Nice.
Okay, so he takes 1d12. Okay, yep. I might as well have mind silvered it.
He takes 2 damage,
Yeah.
or is there a plot modifier to it?
No.
I don't think you add your spell attack bonus to attack or damage, do you?
Okay, so no, that's for your to hit. So usually it's like a charisma, like with whatchamacallit, with like Eldritch Blast, you might add your charisma modifier to it. So I didn't know if you add your, et cetera, et cetera. But as it comes out, you see it tweaks. It hits it. Oh, it was Witch's Bolt, not Mind Sliver. So the Witch Bolt hits it, and it dissipates over its chest where it hits center mass, and the energy just crackles across its chest and over to its back. And it doesn't look phased. You can see that it gets some hurt, but then it looks right at you, and that is where we're going to pause. And when I come back, if y'all are still up for a little bit more, we can continue. But I need to go talk to some soldiers.
All right, go for it.
All right, I'll be back.
See what's here.
All right, so do you guys want to know my plan?
Sure.
Run like hell.
Yeah, I'm gonna run like hell, but I'm also very much interested in. So, what I plan on doing is I'm gonna move here, and I'm either going to take my potion of Dragon's Breath, or I'm going to light another torch, and I'm setting this shit on fire.
Right there. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Fuck all of that. I'm setting it on fire,
Titan,
and then
man.
if I can do it, I'm gonna try and set this stuff on fire. I don't care if it spreads to the buildings at
What
this
stuff?
No
point.
one's living there anyways.
Oh well, there should be people in them, but like
I mean,
they're
they're
fucked right now.
We'll
No matter
blame
what.
the zombies, you know?
so
I
wait,
don't.
you said in that area, and what was the other area?
So here and here. Did you have an explorer's pack, by the way?
I believe I have a not explored pack.
So I would take right now as an opportunity to look up like what pack
I have a
do
scholar's pack, so I have an ink bottle, quill, small knife, letter from a dead colleague,
Yeah, I think he explores
set of
back.
common clothes. So no, I do not have a.
I have hang on, let me check.
I do have burning hands, however.
I have hemp rope. I have 10 pitons, 10 torches, tinderbox, rations, water skin.
I have a rowboat.
I think you want me to light torches and throw them.
It's probably the better thing to do.
I have 4 potions of healing, 2 2 mastiffs,
You
100
2
gold, a
dogs
hort.
Yeah, mastiffs.
Yeah.
in
Big
your
old
in your
dogs.
scholar's pack.
No, on my cloak of useful items,
Oh,
as well as like whatever's in the base bit. So I mean,
I want to try and avoid using the potion though. Torches are replaceable.
Yeah, you can buy them and find them anywhere.
That potion is rare, from what I can remember.
I have a lantern that is filled and lit, a steel mirror, a 10-foot pole, 50 feet of hemp rope, a dagger, and a sack. Well, I no longer have a ladder though. So, yeah. I can drop a rowboat on him.
You might need the rowboat.
We'll be like the world, but it's an
You could be the
bulldozer.
You could be the scholarly captain, Aaron. Don't drop your rowboat.
I wanna my next character be a swashbuckler for the new campaign that on James' new campaign.
Oh yeah. I'm thinking I'm gonna go as a drow in his new campaign, and I want them to be like a swordsman that is a very fervent believer in Elistray.
I think we're doing like unless you guys don't want to do the Yu-Gi-Oh one shot first.
Oh yeah, no,
Oh, yeah, create
I
that
know.
character then.
He said
that...
pick a normal card, which I am mildly meh at, but.
A dark.
Well, if like, I think if we want to do that, like if there's a consensus, like yeah, let's do that kind of a deal. I know there's like a shit ton of old normal cards that would be cool. I just don't want to look through all of them.
I mean,
I don't remember.
You just pick Celtic Guardian and call it a day.
At
that point. And then if he goes, meh, you go, well, too bad. Celtic Guardian is what I want to be.
Probably going to have to take a little sidestep again in like 30 minutes.
Okay.
So, Yatari, the large behemoth, square in the face of the witch's bowl. It looked down at the chest as it crackled across its torso, the energy, and then looks up and sees Yatari. And then, Yatari, anything else that you're going to do? That was your...
That's my movement and my...
All right, at this time, I'm going to roll for these bad boys. So, get my... What did my... There they are. Okay. So, this guy, how do I add a turn? There it is. He has a 4. So that was good. This guy, he got much better.
You can make their tokens appear. Oh wait, no, they already appear.
Yeah, if you right click and then put add turn, then it puts the little like token on there as well. Oh, why did it go away? Because I clicked it. Okay, all right. So this is the initiative order that they'll have now that they've been engaged. And it is on Thradam. So he goes right after that, and he goes right after Fidel.
Whose turn may it be?
It is Thradam's turn.
It is my turn. All right, so I moved from right here to right here. That is 15 feet. Okay. I am going to pull another torch move.
That reminds me. Go for it.
And I want to throw it right here.
So you're going to light another torch?
I want to light another torch and toss it right there onto that debris.
Go ahead and, yeah, that's too easy. 15 feet or so, no problem. So you do so, and it lands right where you would like it to be as you gingerly kind of overhand toss it down.
Sweet. And then I am going to take my 10 feet of movement left and move right here.
Okay. Okay. And that brings us to the kind of off colored as you guys look at it, this other hulking creature come in. Uh, it looks different than the other one. And in Discord, I will show you what you see. I only have the one. So when you go on to D&D Beyond and you look up undead ogre and you see an ogre with some mottled skin and some flesh crawling off of it or whatever, what you would typically think of when you say undead ogre or zombie ogre or something. That's what you see in front of y'all next to the torch that you just threw down there. However, the other one looks much different, and I am trying to find. All right, we'll just go to desktop instead of trying to find the folder. I'm just going to walk my way all the way into it. Monsters. There you are. The other one looks more, so it's in monsters. It looks more like the ghoul than it does. It looks like a giant behemoth ghoul with the tongue and all that stuff. The same creatures that you see on the ground all around you that have been chasing you. This guy looks like just a supersized version of it.
Okay.
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 And oh, I'm sorry, in the very center of his forehead is one of the gems, so a ruby gem centered right in the forehead.
Oh, that's.
Interesting.
Oh, I have a feeling about that.
Maybe whomever is it like? Maybe it's controlled.
It's definitely a source of power.
Someone who has like a really good dex and is a range guy could probably shoot right at that noggin. You know.
Maybe.
Possible. Ball, it's your go.
It's
You
time to
did
I
it.
want to say be a scaredy cat, but
Duel.
15,
Sorry.
20, 25, 30. I have my turn. Wait, before I have my turn, I'd like to I light a torch with my tinder.
Okay.
So now I'm down to surprisingly nine because I haven't used them ever until now. I'm gonna toss them. Just help try and fan the flames. Give them a little extra fire starting, you know?
I gotcha. I gotcha. So instead of 2 turns that it would take to catch on fire, you're starting to see a lot more progress. Instead of the number of turns it would normally take, you're starting to double up on the.
Going
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
here.
You see that cart. Oh, okay. I got you. So yeah, everything's starting to pick up. It's very dry. Good wood for lighting up.
Dead wood for dead things, right?
Exactly. Okay. So that brings us to Fidel, who isn't interested. I keep coloring. He isn't interested in engaging this guy. So he's going to take a very wide berth and try to run over here. It does see him do that and begins to follow, but he is able to make it by with his movement and then action dash. He runs right by Thratum. And when he gets there, he sees the behemoths. And for the first time in your history of knowing him, Fidel is quiet.
No funny one-liners.
No funny one-liners. Can't think of one right now. Just
He
Darren.
just says dead ass somehow in the voice.
That is his move. So the one that got hit in the chest with the witch's bolt. He sees you all over there on the corner. He's going to start moving towards you. In doing so, he's going to walk across the fire and take 1d6 fire damage. So he's going to take 2 fire damage. And is he vulnerable to it? Why not? Yeah. So he takes 4 fire damage as he walks across the flames. However, he does get to you and he attempts to make a swing. He makes a swing at Yatari. And okay, takes a swing. 8 plus, what is it? Plus 4. 12 does not hit, correct?
Nope.
So, as his big club that he carries around from a tree or whatever smashes down on the building, you're able to evade out of the way of it and land back down. And you see a very large dent right next to where you were, right where you essentially where you sidestepped it. Let me see here.
I might need to start using dice.
That ends his turn, bringing us to you, Atari.
All right. Well, I still.
You what?
Alright, thing. So I still have Witch's Bolt concentration, so I'm gonna do that again. So I'm gonna go over.
Okay, you were maintaining concentration on that? Got it, got it.
30. Oh. So that's a 12. I think I accidentally hit 2d12.
On what do you?
So, yeah, so it's the 12 damage.
Okay, got it. All right,
That's the
excellent.
first roll.
Okay, so it being much closer and you having just been sideswiping some large tree trunks that are trying to hit you, you cast that again, rock solid hit right in the center torso. It roars at you. And did you move out of that area? You moved out of the way?
Yeah, I moved over to here.
All right, it's gonna take an opportunity attack at you real quick. It's
Okay.
I got a 19 on the die, so even without the mods, it's gonna hit. So as you fly away, it does 1d6 plus 4. So where did my d6 go?
Aaron, are you gonna get downed?
Why am I? Oh, I'm holding them over here. 1d6 plus 4. You take 8 bludgeoning damage as you fly away. He kind of swats, like when he brought his hammer down, he kind of raked it across the side and is able to like push you, hit you, kind of like throw you in a sense as you're moving, and you take that 8 bludgeoning damage as you fly away. That is all of your actions and movements, correct?
I think 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, it takes. So, yep, it is.
Okay. That brings us to Thratum.
Okay. I don't know if I have a choice in the matter at this point or not. Because it's not looking so great. I am gonna go my 10 feet right there. and I am gonna attempt to smack it with my hammer.
Which one? Okay, excellent. So it being about eye level with you because you're on the roof, you're
Mm-hmm.
going to bring your hammer right down on its head. Go ahead and roll for attack.
All right. Okay. It is a dirty 20.
Okay, that hits.
20 well, a dirty 22. Yeah.
If the 20 hits, the 22 is going to hit.
All right. So I am also going to smite the fuck out of it.
Do it.
Yeah.
So there goes one smite, or one more smite.
So whatever your smite damage is, double it.
Double. Okay. Okay. Oh, how low are you, Rob, on HP?
I'm not really low. I have 25 health out of 36.
25 out of 36.
Yeah, not too
Did
bad.
Fidel get hit at all?
Instead of doubling it, just tell me the numbers. I'll double in half everything. You don't have to worry about that.
I mean,
So you just tell me the
I
numbers.
was gonna say I got a calculator, but that is fine by me. So I need a. Where is what is the die? It's a D10. Yes. So I need my D10, and then it's uh, three D8s normally, right? For smite, or not
Say
D8s.
again?
It's three. It's three D6s for smite. No, it's D8s.
Just a regular old smite spell?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find out. Is it? It is 2d8 for a first level spell slot, and then it goes up with each level spell slot. And it does another d8's worth of damage because it's undead, right?
Yes.
All right.
So 4d8.
4 plus. Uh, 5. Plus 2. All right. So there's that. And then my d8s. Where are you? Got one right here. So that's 11 damage on the hammer.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to clear that.
I found my mouse.
There we go. Plus boom. And then the third one.
Ooh, all the click clacks.
Yes. It does 14 damage, so 28 total on the radiant damage. So 11 plus 14.
Sorry about that. I just got a call from my lieutenant because he's like, "You gonna make it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll be there in a minute." So, what was the last thing from the last minute? Because I didn't hear it because I was on another call.
Okay. So hammer does 11 damage.
11.
And smite did 14, so 28 total.
Got it.
You rolled
28.
shit on smite, didn't you?
I did. It was a
28.
a 2, a 4, and then a fucking 7.
28 radiant. Okay, so
Well, not.
as you bring the hammer down right on top of its head, like you've done and swished so many of them, and you know it's probably not going to work, but you just you hit this dude right on the eye. It blackens it immediately. It sends that holy energy through it, and it fucking racks him. And you see it does so much pain. Like he steps back from the damage and the radiance and the holiness of it and stuff, holds his eye, and then looks up with one eye now closed, but looking at you with its not messed up, closed up eye, and it roars real bad. So much that like since it's so close to you, spittle is kind of like hitting you and stuff, and it smells terrible because he's undead.
That's fine. It's totally fine. I'm gonna use my 15 feet of movement left to get right there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, he's gonna take a swing at you.
That's fine.
No, he already did for this round with Yutari. He can't take. Well, no, it's a. Does he get opportunity attacks anyway? It's a reaction. He only gets one per round, right? Which an opportunity attack is a reaction.
You would be the master on that. I have no idea.
That's fine. You back away as he's roaring at you. You're kind of stepping back, and then by the time he realizes that you're moving away, you're moved out. So go ahead.
You mentioned he took a step, like the undead ogre dude took a step back. Did he take a step back into that fire there?
No, it was more like a
Stumble in
theatrical.
place.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of just like a. Oh, that's a good point. Did he step back in that? Let me roll 2d10s and find out.
Hey, so you're correct. Attacks of opportunity are the most common type of reaction.
There it is. That's a d12. 87. So yeah, he does step back and he takes 6 more fire damage. Good call.
Yes.
He takes 5, not 6. He takes a d5 of 5 fire. Very good. All right, gentlemen, we're going to do the same thing I did before. I'm going to come off, you guys strategize, and I'll be back.
All right.
Lickety-splitty. Lickety-splittity.
Splits.
Cool. Thanks for the patience. This whole night-day cycle thing is going to take a minute to get used to.
Kein Problem.
Good.
Cool. I'll be back.
So you rolled smite as a D or as a first
D8.
level.
Yeah. Well, I don't have any other spell slots.
Oh,
right now.
okay.
Believe me, if I could roll it as a 2 and save my first level spell slots.
You would.
Oh no, I only get 3 total anyway, so it doesn't matter. I do have Guiding Bolt.
Oh, guiding bolt's pretty good.
Yeah, that might be the next
Is that-
play against the bigger guy or the gem guy. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do now, I really want to set the building we're on fire, but
Someone's lacking behind. What's his name?
Ball.
No, I'm the one who's lacking behind.
yeah.
I look back and I'm like, wow, this is what happens when I don't use any more of my abilities.
So like, if we wanna metagame it, Rob, you should run up to the red ogre, pummel the shit out of him as best you can, and then fucking run away from him. You have 30 feet of movement, right?
Yeah. I could do that. Do I want to? Maybe
Because
not.
you won't get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, it's literally free damage on him right now.
He's
So
on
you
fire?
can get, not only can you get away from the ghoul right there, you can run up, smack him, retreat into the flock where we are, and whatnot, and then he won't be able to smack you. That's the bigger thing. Like I imagine a hit from him is not going to be very nice, especially if it's
Yeah.
not just like a regular attack of opportunity and it's like a gearing up smack.
No, when he said it was just a D6 plus 4, I'm like, oh, thank God. Because I was worried he could do, like, he was about to do, like, 17 or more damage.
Mm-hmm.
Whole shebang.
Oh, he did just under half my health.
Oh my God, Aaron.
Yeah.
When are you going to be a cannon part of your glass?
I just did 12 damage to it.
You gotta be like me and do a fuck ton more.
I mean, like, I can do more, but Gaijin or Witch's Strike is such a, or Bolt is such a good spell because it lets me just keep doing damage without having to roll more attack, like use.
Oh, which is bolt or whatever.
Yeah, the fact that I don't have to keep burning spell slots for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh yeah, I just get to do 1d
Oh,
1d12 a turn.
Aaron, have you seen? Did you see AMD's announcement today?
The what?
Did you see AMD's announcement today?
Oh no, what did they announce?
They said that the 7000 series and the 790 are not going to use the 12-volt uh, integrated cable adapter thing because they're like, that is fucking retarded. Nvidia, good luck with that.
I mean, it will be the standard eventually going forward. They might not be using it because they might not require the power draw.
No, it's entirely the burning up fiasco. Like it's becoming like a known issue now that the 4090's out, and they have more people going. Yeah, this is like a common thing. Fuck. And Intel's like, yeah, we developed it. We're not using that because apparently you need 35 millimeters of clearance to not bend it. And I'm like, why? Why would you do that?
Or like, why not have one that has like a built-in like
Right angle or something?
yeah.
Well, apparently they're just like, you can bend it, just don't do it 35 millimeters, or do it 35 millimeters away from the plug. To which I'm like, that's like pressing up against your case wall, man.
I mean, like on a smaller card, you're probably in like a slightly larger case, you're probably fine. On the fucking
The
some of those
4090,
49.
that's Jesus
I know.
Christ.
Yeah, I think the ones that come with the like NVIDIA Founder Edition ones, I I at least haven't heard anything about that one specifically. But they literally
That
have.
was the first one. So the Founders Edition, that was the first one that had burned up, or the first one with the reporting of it.
Well, because there's like there are ones that come with like that you can get secondhand, like
So the secondhand
like
ones are actually the ones that are dealing a little bit better because they're not like they're not manufactured retardedly because Nvidia's primary one has like a bunch of heat shrink and then casings on it to
well they also have an integrated circuit in it.
yeah, but that's not the part that's really burning anything. What's doing it is like all of the casing and shielding that they've put into it. It's pulling it's pulling it and making a poor connection. So it's causing that area to overheat, and then the plastic just catches fire at that point.
Okay.
To which I'm like, I don't know why you would even. It didn't seem like it was much of a problem, and I don't know why you would go and make that connector, especially the way it is, considering you can't
Well, I mean,
fucking
the
bend it.
connector is literally like if they didn't have the connector, you'd have like they'd have to put four like ports for like four PC current gen PCIe ports on it for you
It's
to connect
three.
to. What?
It's three because it only
If you want to
requires
overclock
three.
it, you'd four.
Well, congratulations, you don't get to overclock it because it's NVIDIA.
No, they let you overclock it.
Eh.
You gotta ask nicely, that's all.
No, you
No,
just
it's
like
not that you gotta ask nicely. It's that overclocking the 4090 is just not worth it.
Mm.
Like it's gonna be a fucking heat box, regardless of what you do with it, and then on top of it,
well,
it
you can
already
I think
fucking
you can
draws so much.
overclock it a little bit and undervolt it and get a little bit of power savings, or like not like not hit 666 watts with a 30% uh, boost to the power limit.
Mm-hmm.
Because like um, and like Gamers Nexus like reported on it. So with the cable that comes with the Founders Edition, like it can detect whether or not you have all four of the like other end
Yeah, it's
plugged
a
into.
smart cable.
Yeah, and if you do, it unlocks the like the ability to like boost the power draw by 30% for an overclock. But then you're running into like literally 666 with what Gamers Nexus found watts of power drawn. Like that's a lot. And then the
Don't forget your transient spikes too.
I think it's the I forget. I can't remember. I think it's the newest Intel high-end card. Like,
Oh, the
if you really
750 or
push
whatever.
it, like some of them can hit up to like close to 400 watts on a fucking CPU, which is insane. It's like, yeah, just between those two parts, you can have over 1,000 watts of power draw. I mean, that's granted with them like in like a really each in a really heavy workload. Like if all you're doing is game, never hitting that, but that's a lot.
It's a ridiculous amount. Oh yeah, I finally realized what like the loops on my case were for.
Yeah.
So like on the backside where all the cables are, there are these like little loops that jut out from the plate.
Oh yeah, they're just for cable management tie point.
Yep, and I just went, oh, that's where my that's where those Velcro straps should go.
Yeah.
And I felt very dumb, but using them now, and now everything's like routed into one channel, and it's like super clean. I mean, it's still a spaghetti monster inside of that channel, but
Yeah.
it's your
way more
spaghetti
manageable.
monster.
No, it's way more manageable. That's what it is. I've also decided I'm just giving up on like mounting those SSDs in the motherboard chamber. There's too much shit flowing through the bottom holes.
Yeah.
So it's like, I can't wait, Aaron. I can't wait. Tomorrow after work, it should be here.
Can't wait too. I'm gonna be the gamer boy again. I'm gonna be the video game guy.
And then you can play Overwatch.
Yeah, we'll support you, Mr. DPS/tank or whatever.
Tanks are DPS right now.
Yeah.
It's the way it should be.
Yeah. Yeah, and you can get Junker Queen's best skin.
I'm not paying any money for that shit.
It's only $19, bro. You don't want 19 to pay
You don't
$19
want to spend
for.
not even half a tank of gas on her, you know?
I don't have any money for that.
You just bought something so you can actually play the game, you know?
Oh,
Yeah, wait.
I don't gotta buy shit. Fuck that.
But bro, it's totally worth it. It's
Yo,
dude, that one. I told that one guy, like, you saying that they're using FOMO to a new degree is really stupid, and you're only like, what you're telling me is that you really want to pay money for all of this stuff when you used to get it for fucking free.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm glad they have Bastion back now. I mean, it took forever. It was really funny that you know, Bastion was removed for a while.
I had to work on him.
I wish they would have just let me be able to use him in like the practice range while
Yeah.
broken, so I can just spam it.
Experience
Even though I can't use them in the comp, it still would have been fun to just
Nope,
do it.
we're not gonna let you do that.
Then they
No, they don't
tried
even.
to
In fact, they
protect
took
your
him so
assets.
far out of the game. They didn't even let you look at his skin.
What's the fucking point?
Right? Like it's not like they're able to lock like you from being able to use a hero but still look at their skins. A la, oh, you don't have the battle pass and didn't play Overwatch 1, so therefore you can't play Kiriko. You can still look at her, so you can still buy her, but
Wait, I have to buy Kiriko?
Yeah.
no, you can merge your the one you got on PlayStation with a Blizzard account, and then you won't have to buy her.
Oh wait, so does that mean that like all of my stuff from the PlayStation account will transfer over?
Yep. You get
Yeah,
all your skins and everything.
Yeah.
Dude, fuck yeah. Okay,
You didn't know that?
I'm no, because back when I played, no, that wasn't allowed.
Oh.
And everybody bitched and moaned about it, and that's like that's what it is. Oh.
Yeah, no, they implemented it I think this summer.
Oh, well,
This summer.
sweet. So I can
Yeah.
I get
Only took
Overwatch 1 for free, and then I get Kiriko for free because I did play.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I think she might be free. You just have to get to level
55.
55.
Yeah, I
but
get that.
but with the merge, you just go, oh, I can play her immediately. She's kind of fun to play.
You
She's
that
one of
one
the
that
better
uses the
supports at
spirit
the
of the
moment.
box?
I
She's
never-
able to-
After like Brigitte got in, my ability to touch the game just kind of went away.
It's so nice not having like just gobs of CC. Like there's still some
CC.
crowd control.
Oh,
Like McCree's flashbang's gone. Like
Yeah.
Brigitte's bash doesn't stun you. It just pushes you back.
oh, okay. That's
It's like
yeah. I could see why hers wouldn't like stun anybody.
Aaron, you want to play Overwatch after this?
Sure.
we can both be support people
No, you
and just
can't.
like zero in on a DPS. Yeah, typically in a match you get 2 supports, a tank, and 2 DPS.
Unless you're in like the no limit arcade.
Yeah.
But that's fucking annoying.
And you have to win 50 games to do competitive, I believe. I'm at like 42. Because playing by yourself is a little harder than cooperating with a Discord team.
So,
Dude.
John, if you merge, you won't have to do that. You can just go into competitive immediately.
Oh, I don't have to merge already. I let Blizzard know what my PSN account was.
Oh, okay.
Because that's how I got the Diva skins when we did Hearts of the Storm.
Yeah.
So they should already know it, unless I have to like pop the game into my PS4.
No, it sucks that I just like. So it's really weird. Is like so the witch. Um. Like to get the Kiriko witch skin, which isn't like it's a fine skin. It shouldn't be her skin.
Whose
Like,
should it be?
I mean, what's her name
not
has a
her.
witch skin, kind of.
Like,
What's her name?
she should
Mercy.
like. I don't know if you've seen her like.
I've never seen Kiriko other than like the screenshots, I think.
Spirit of the Fox.
Like, yeah, like she should have like her whole deal is she has her powers come from like a fox spirit thing, and like it's like like she has like Japanese spirit like
She's another
and
she's an anime character.
like shrine motif going on.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, you couldn't have pulled anything from Japanese mythology to give her.
She should get
But
like a
go
Turning
with a
Red
witch.
DLC. That would be pretty funny.
Is it the Halloween skin for her?
Yeah.
Why couldn't she just do the one where she's like one of those hopping zombies, and her tags look like the
I
thing they
think
have
it
on
looks
their
fine on her.
faces?
It looks fine. It's just like they could have had a cooler skin.
Brad,
But
you're
it's
on.
so much.
I am back.
You're gonna miss out, Aaron.
All right. So, what's the plan so I can screw it up? I'm
All
kidding. We are on. Thradam just finished smiting, and the creature looked at him, roared. He stepped back, and that brings us to the ghoulish-looking one, the one with the one further back, the ogre further back. To let me see, everybody's shock. You see this creature take a few steps forward and then leap and grab onto the side of the building and then step up onto it. And as it does, it like crushes the roof of the building a little bit, but it doesn't fall into it. It just kind of holds and stays there, and it's looking around this direction. Not at y'all yet, but it is on the roof. And that brings us to Ball.
Who just showed up here?
Where? What?
That
Oh, you looking
giant
up
man.
here?
Yeah.
Look at this big giant guy. Oh, I forgot I have my thing on. This guy's huge.
Yeah. Who the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Dr. Evil looking motherfucker.
You zooming in on him and looking at him?
Yeah. I mean I know my character can't see them yet, so.
Right.
So this guy, this guy doesn't notice me yet. He's busy paying attention to these guys.
Yeah, he's most recently yelled at Thradam. Very, very violently. Very mad that he got fucking meleeed in the eye and can't see out there.
I'm going to get a little close and give him a little stabby stab on his eye. Is that possible?
So he has, let me see here. You'd have to probably get right here.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and give him a little poke.
Do I get advantage? He's busy.
Sorry?
Do I get advantage? By chance?
No.
Fire's on my side, though. Just kidding.
No, it's not.
He won't see it coming, Brad. He won't see it
The
coming.
fire's on no one's side.
All right.
Fire's on the fire side.
Okay, well, attack.
All right. Go
Okay,
ahead and
does
roll.
a 17 hit?
It does. Yes.
Sweet. I got 10 damage on him.
Perfect.
I'd like to use the rest of my move to perhaps back up before he even thinks.
Okay. Yes, it's not able to swing at you because it hasn't gone a full round yet.
And that's my turn.
All right. These zombies over here have started to like catch fire and fall.
Yeah, mayhem.
Some of them over here. So this guy up here, he's moving around, still trying to find his life, fix his life together. This guy and these guys moving around. Just shuffle, 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 shuffle. And Fidel. Fidel, he's going to stay out of the melee range, but use. Let me think here. He's got spells. He gave me his sheet, and he's going to use. Let me see here. I wonder if Brave Enfeeblement would. Enfeeblement 5e. Restoration. Raven Field. Black Beam of Unnerving Energy. Range spelled attack. Concentration. Oh, he's got it because of his domain. I was like, how does he have this? It's a warlock and a wizard spell. Okay, a black beam of enervating energy springs from your finger toward a creature. Make a ranged spell attack on a hit. The target deals only half damage with weapon attacks that use strength. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, he's going to cast Rave Enfeeblement and hold concentration on it for the duration, or as long as he can. So it's a melee. No, it's a spell to hit. What's his +6? Got it. Let's do it. What was the DC on that? On a hit. Okay, yeah, it hit. So Raven, so he holds out his hand and from his holy symbol he shoots out a black energy beam and it ripples across his body and it stays there as Fidel holds the spell, and you can see this black energy is created kind of like a aura about him, only going out a little bit from its skin, but kind of like holding him, like he's wearing translucent black armor over his torso and sapping some of his strength. It seems not permanently, but he's unable to do as much damage as long as Fidel's holding that concentration. That's going to end his turn, and that's a spell slot. Bringing us to old boy again. He is going to move, and in doing so, crush a couple zombies under his feet, and he's going to surprisingly swing at Fidel because he is within reach. So Fidel thinks he's out of range, but he's not, and he's going to swing and hit Fidel. Fidel is going to take 2 plus 6 damage. He's tipped -2 earlier, -6 now, and he is able to maintain concentration on his spell, but he takes that damage, and that ends the ogre's turn. That brings us to Yatari.
So I noticed that he's able to reach Fidel. Might be able to reach.
He might.
Perhaps.
You cut out if you're still talking.
No. Yeah. That should be fine. D12.
He can reach. Where is my auras? Oh well. So D12. Got it. Go ahead and roll. And you have that. That's a concentration spell for a minute or longer.
Uh,
Just track your rounds. It's which bolt?
yeah, it's 1 minute.
Okay, yeah, that's the second round of automatic, correct? So that's 2 rounds you've been holding it?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. And Fidel's been holding for 1. Oh,
Would it be 2 or 3? Does it count
What?
the first round?
No, I'm not going to count the first round.
Yeah.
It'd be like, as you do it, and then the round comes back to you, that's 1. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, so how much damage?
8.
8 damage. Excellent. Let me add this up real quick to see how he's doing. All right. So he looks really, really rough. Worse for the wear, especially after that hammer basically indented his face and smashed an eye. He's bloodied, but he is still very angry and he's still very much focused on y'all. And that is Yatari. These creatures that are up on these roofs with you have started moving closer to you. And whatever you got left, Yatari.
Should go to here, but then because I'm higher up, Vidal shouldn't pose any
Okay.
sight.
Yeah, as far as the angle.
Yeah.
Of attacks and stuff. Cool. Yeah. All right. As you get up there, one of the creatures is able to reach ball and takes a swipe.
Come at me.
A 15 on the die.
Ha.
15. 15 does not hit.
Nope.
Excellent. Okay. Cool. So as he comes in and attacks, it is Thradham's turn.
All right, so sorry, Paul.
What do you mean?
Dashing away.
Oh, leaving me. That's okay.
Yeah, to right there, and then I'm jumping to right there.
Yeah, don't worry, man.
And that is my turn.
Okay.
Does that one ghoul get an attack of opportunity?
The ghoul, yes, that one would.
All right, Rob, you don't get an attack of opportunity on you now.
Yeah. Ghoul, claw.
Just get the fuck away from it.
18 to hit. That does hit. You have a 16, right?
Yeah, that fucking hits.
And
who hit me?
Nobody hit
the
you
ghoul.
yet. Or well,
Sweet.
to me.
2, 4. 4 slashing damage and a con saving throw, please.
Okay. At least it's not a 1.
Is it higher than 10?
No, it's a 6.
Oof. So, as you run from the creature, you get 5-10 feet or so, and you feel that seething power of his claws, that paralysis kind of grip you, and you fall next to Fidel, like kind of next to him. So you get 10 or so feet before that paralyzing effect takes over, and you are the claw on a hit, DC 10, or be paralyzed for 1 minute. So you're paralyzed currently for 1 minute. The target can repeat the saving throw at each of its turns, ending this effect on a success. So at the end of each of your turns now, you just have to beat that 10 con save. That's surprising you didn't beat the con save, Dwarf. Would you,
Yeah.
do you have a -1 on the die?
No, I got a 2, and my con is a 4.
Got it. All right. So Fidel watches you kind of collapse, and he sees that scratch, that hit, and it is this creature. He is kind of getting a sense of what's going on. You know, the fire and zombies, and let me see what he sees. He does not see y'all up on the roof. He rolled very, very low on a perception thing, so it just kind of feels like commotion to him. And he's just kind of still figuring out. They're not smart. Big brutish oaks. Got it. Ball.
Alrighty. I'm going to go a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 30. Alright, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Fidel. He sees you at his feet. And yes, he does. He casts Lesser Restoration on you. Lesser Restoration. Let me see. Make sure that it's going to do what I want it to do. Yes, paralyzed is one of those. So as you come down next to Fidel, he lays his hands down on you and he casts Lesser Restoration. And you feel all of that paralysis just immediately wash away. And you're able to move again.
It's like when your leg cramps up and stops
right.
all of a sudden.
Super Charlie horse, a full body Charlie horse. He says, "We must change our position. They are trying to crowd us." And he starts moving, and he jumps where you were gonna jump before.
Dick.
Right? Like it was his idea the whole
my
time.
idea.
To my house. Steal my ideas.
And I'll reveal all of this
I
over
did.
here now.
Black box got bigger. Oh, where the fuck are we supposed to go?
Well, you're doing exactly what you were told to do.
Yeah, our job was to fight these guys.
Really? I'm more like running away from these guys.
You're really like, what?
We're fighting these things?
Kinda.
When will reinforcements come?
Well,
When will the king's god be there for its people?
somebody's
maybe
on
one
his
day.
way.
Yeah. I don't know who the fuck that guy is, but
Y'all are
is
like-
that it's not Nolandre, it's Kalambor and other guy.
Yeah, it's well, y'all can't see him yet, but this is one of the reasons. Like James was like, I can't make it, and I was like, aw, there's parts that only you will appreciate, and that's Hamlin.
Well, he's about to. Yeah.
Hamlin's coming in. He's fulfilling. He's keeping good on his promise. So, Fidel, he moved, and this guy is gonna try to take a swing at Thradam. Yeah, he's within range. So, seeing you guys up there and not thinking he could climb up, but wanting to reach y'all, he swings his hammer down, or his tree trunk down. 15 on the die plus. Excuse me. I need to just tell you the final numbers. 19. That hits.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. It comes down and you take 5 bludgeoning damage as it hits you. How's everybody looking right now?
I'm looking pretty steady.
I'm just above half health.
I'm at 11.
I'm surprised you. 11. All right.
You're not a glass
So-
cannon, John. You'll fuck yourself.
What are you currently at?
11.
Oh, I'm glad I
It's
didn't take any recommendations from anyone.
It's more health than I currently have.
That fighting style defense really has the clutch. That +1 bonus to AC. Love it.
I'm missing that shield spell.
Yeah.
sorry, it's your go. You see, all of these creatures are still kind of like moving towards you like a George A. Romero film, like hissing and trying to bide their time. But once they know they have these numbers, they're probably going to start rushing, and uh, you see the chaos around you as things are setting ablaze and getting more on fire. And
Well, 5 more damage.
5 more damage.
Yay.
Yep.
Got it. The damage crackles across him. 5 more damage. Got it. Anything else?
That should be it.
Excellent. Stratum.
All right.
These guys are moving up on you. You see the ghast talking to the ghouls as they form essentially about to big old middle finger you, Wall. The guys on the ground are just shambling around, trying not to get in the way of anything. Uh,
Oh boy.
what you got,
I'm fucking running, man.
bro?
Yeah.
I don't
Fidel
know.
Fidel looks at you and says, "Flaming potion, dragon breath thing." He's like making motions like glug glug.
I'm gonna pull out
No,
a
you do
torch
whatever
and
you want. I'm
I'm
just
gonna pull
messing
out a
with you.
torch and I'm gonna light it. No.
Another torch.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
I'm gonna toss him right in the middle of them. It's
Uh,
works on the wood.
what is
It
the
won't
so
spread
what is
enough,
the
though.
range on the dragon's breath?
Let's look. It imitates a dragon's breath spell. Dragon breath spell 5e. You touch one willing creature, or in this case, you drink the potion, and with it, the power to spew magical energy from your mouth becomes. So you choose a. So in this case, it's fire, because with dragon breath, you choose your things, but this one's fire. So
Mm-hmm.
use an action to exhale energy in the chosen 15-foot cone. Each creature makes a dex save and takes 3d6 damage on a fail, half on a success. So 3d6 fire damage if they fail. 15-foot cone, which, holy shit, what's great about this is that you can get all them motherfuckers, it looks like, if you moved right here, then you would get 1 square, 3 squares, 5 squares. This guy wouldn't get hit, but you can. Let me see here. How do I draw? Snap to center. Yeah, that's how it would work. Here, I'll even move that guy in there.
You're tempting me. Tempting me a lot, yeah. So I'll go ahead and do it. So I'm moving 1 square, so that takes away. I'm at 20 feet now.
All right, I'm gonna
So
take 5 of these.
do I have to roll to hit?
No, it should just be an action. Drink the potion. I cast the spell. I roll to see if they fail or succeed on their dex saving throw.
Got it.
What is the DC for it. So, Dragon's Breath. Each creature in that area must make a dexterity. Do you have a spell save DC?
Let me see. Let me show you. Do I have one? I do have a spell save DC. It's 14.
Okay, cool. 1, 2. So this guy failed. This guy failed. This guy failed. He succeeded. Last guy failed. So all of the ghouls fail and take the full 3d6, but the ghast takes
Yay.
half.
All right. Let's roll 3d6. Oh, baby.
That sounds good.
It does sound good. 2 6s and a 4.
Ooh. 16
Indeed.
fire damage. 16, and then the ghast takes 8.
Dang,
Yep.
son.
That was fire.
It's
Pardon
time.
the pun.
It is.
So as you run up, the creature's like about to attack you, and you put up your hand, and you're like glug 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 glug, and it like pauses in like a Looney Tunes-esque Bugs Bunny telling Elmer Fudd, "Hold on 1 second," kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then as soon as you're finished drinking it, you just and you engulf them all in fire. They take massive fire damage. They're all shrieking. The ghast back there climbs or gets behind one of the ghouls and takes less damage, but they all take massive damage. And yeah, 8, 16 each. 16, 16, minus 16, minus 16. That was awesome. That was probably the best case scenario for that thing too.
It's very nice. The
All right.
I'm gonna make a comment.
Mhm.
I need to tell Agatha to learn how to brew this, and then I'm fucking dipping out. So
Yeah, so you note to yourself, you're like, that would make a fine ale.
exactly. And I'm dipping out 1, 2, 3, 4, right here.
Okay.
So they get whatever attacks of opportunity on me they want.
He gets 1. He missed. 16 AC, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He missed because he's way too concerned about being on fire. Okay. So that brings us down to this guy. So he sees your fire. It's almost like eye catching. And he sees all the shrieking, and he kind of does a half-hearted jump, doesn't make it, and then climbs up. And so he's now on this roof. And he doesn't know what's going on. He just knows that a lot of stuff just happened. He hasn't identified who he wants to fuck up or try to, but he is following kind of the action.
Freakazoid, man.
Goodbye, potion. I hardly knew
Can't
you.
take. You're smacking your lips and you're like, spicy.
Yes,
Reminds you of Agatha.
I need it.
All right.
Oh my
Ball.
gosh. Guess what Ball's thinking about?
Running.
Running away. Can I just take the leap, please?
Yes. Yeah, you can just take it.
Woo!
Help me.
You're all right. They won't come after you, right? Too slow, right?
Rob,
Wait.
I'm at 11 HP, bro.
Oh my God, you have 11? Hang on a
Yes!
second. Let me backtrack. I'm gonna switch my weapons. I'm gonna hold on to the glaive. I'm gonna stand right here, and hopefully they'll come to me.
Thank you.
I end my turn.
Okay.
Jeez, man.
I've been
Wow.
doing shit, but man, I've been taking the hits.
Let's see here.
Rolling
What is
punches.
blindness? Definitely.
Yes. It's glaive
So-
time.
Fidel has been holding the Rave Enfeeblement on this guy, but let's see here, blindness. 5.
Hey, if I'm holding a glaive, does that mean I can't hold a shield because it's a 2-weapon?
Correct.
Two-handed? All right, so I'm down to 17 AC. Gotcha.
1 creature. Okay, so it's not an area like it is with silence. So, I apologize, Stratum, whenever you took the damage from that guy, it should have been half because of the rave enfeeblement. So, what did I tell you? 5 bludgeoning?
Yes. It was 5
That's
bludgeoning.
2.5 rounded up to 3. So give yourself 2 health points back. I forgot that Fidel was
Okay,
holding that
so
concentration. Okay, so
At 13.
and I'm on Fidel. All right, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure out what Fidel's going to do. Fidel is going to hold the spell. He can't reach that far. He's going to, I want to say, jump back across and engage this dude, but no. No one's like, no. Shield of Faith. How does Shield of Faith work?
I think that's the one that he has to keep some
Concentration.
and it bumps up whoever is the target's AC by 2 or 3.
Yes, but he's going to have to drop that rave enfeeblement. So, all right, so he's going to jump down here and he's going to attack this guy. Nat 20s, the guy goes down, no problem. And he's going to move a little bit further in, and he's going to be on the ground level, holding that concentration since everybody's up on this roof, and that's his turn.
I see him.
That brings us to this big boy. This big boy is going to try to, again, climb up, but he's not really feeling it, or he's not getting it. He's going to swing at ball.
Damn it.
14.
That's a miss.
Misses. These guys are on fire and they're not happy. That brings us to Yatari. All right, so these guys are going to back off. They're not happy. This guy's convincing this guy to continue. This guy's moving. All right, go for Yatari.
Is he currently coming for me?
He's kind of coming. Who? This guy? No, he's just swung at ball, so he kind of is.
He's focused
turned.
on me.
Correct. Spin this motherfucker around. There we go.
So how many rounds does the Witch's Bolt last?
1 minute is 10 rounds. I forgot to mark them down too.
No, I
think you're around.
This would
Okay.
be round 4.
That's what I have as well.
Speaking of burps, I'm gonna go get a drink. I'll
It's
be right
difficult
back.
because I want to use Iceman, but I don't want to break concentration.
One level 2 left. Oh, he has no level 2 spells left.
Two level 1 spell slots left. Intent, I might. Nah, I'm just gonna do the D12. I think that's better. 6.
6?
Yeah.
This guy's looking real rough. Damage done. All right. Is that everything, Yutari? He looks rough every single
Yeah.
time. It's like you guys are a death by 1,000 paper cuts kind of thing, you know. Except for that one smite, that was not a paper cut. That was a whole ream of paper.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, Thratum.
He's getting a drinky drink.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Oh, is that you?
Ooh.
I'm back.
Okay, it's your turn.
Oh, fuck yeah. What happened?
I did 6 damage.
6 damage
And
to
it's
it?
looking rough. Yeah, it's looking rough.
Looking very rough. The one that you guys have been nickel and diming and death by 1,000 paper cuts. He looks pretty mad and rough and fucked up.
Alright, let me see if I can do this to finish the job. I am going to basically come up to him at the edge of the roof. And I am going to bash his fucking brains in the best I fucking can. Alright.
Give me a big old roll to hit.
Fucking 19, yes.
That'll hit. I was waiting for the 20. Oh my god.
That would be too good. That
That
would
would've
have
been
been.
perfect.
So I am going to smite on him, and I am going to burn my channel divinity to do an inspiring smite.
Okay.
So.
All right.
Let's roll this d10. That is not good. Or not great.
I wrote down a number for each of their hit points. Like it's not a fluctuating thing.
Mhm.
So when you meet it and you're getting there, so when you say that's not good, I'm looking at the numbers and I'm like, it might be good enough.
So a 5 plus 5. So it's 10 damage for the hammer.
Okay.
And my d8. So I roll 3 of these babies. You bounced out of the bowl. I want to keep you. Can't.
You said 10 on the first one?
Huh? Yeah, it's 10 on the hammer.
Okay.
All right. And that is 18 on the smite. And now the inspiring smite allows me to roll 2d8.
Do you?
And I basically I roll that, and whatever the roll is, how many hit points I get to dole out to creatures within
Oh.
30 feet of me.
That's awesome.
Yes. And it can either be myself, 2d8, plus your level in this class, so 2. So the first one is 7. Second one is 4. And 2. So I give myself 13 hit points. I'm taking all of it.
That's awesome. That's fucking handy. It's like
26.
what's that? Not yeah, it's like second wind basically.
Yeah. It burned my last smite and it burned my channel
Oh,
divinity, but
gotcha.
desperate times, I guess, call for desperate measures.
Yeah.
What did that bring you back up to? You have like
I'm at
30 something health.
I'm at 26 now, so my full is 35.
Got it.
I'm a little under 10 for full.
All right. Is that everything?
That is everything on my turn.
Okay. This guy right here, since they're on an initiative now and they're getting there. So this guy, he moves forward and basically like pushes this guy away, and he's just gone now. And he gets all the way to here, and that's his movement.
He can touch me as a
Yeah,
tree.
he can get there. So he gets there. He doesn't actually. This is the same. Whatchamacallit, obviously little token or whatever. He doesn't have a big whatchamacallit, a big thing. He's just clawing. So this guy, there it is. This guy has 2 attacks with the claws. 14 with the
Miss.
first attack. 17 with the second one.
Right on the money, because I'm holding my glaive right now.
Gotcha. So it's going to do 1d8 slashing. Whoa, I dropped that. Ooh. A 1 on the die. So plus
Thank
3, so
goodness.
4 slashing, but it does have that same kind of effect. Give me a con saving throw.
Okay. All right, 15. Does that save?
That saves, yes. So
Hooray.
he slashes at you. You see this monstrous behemoth of a creature on these roofs with you, and all of the other creatures kind of have, in a sense, acquiesced to him at the moment. They're backing off while he does his thing, but you do have these 2 guys here. I apologize. The one in front of Thratum, when you smited it, yes, I forgot completely about it because you healed yourself. It threw me off. When you brought your hammer down and smited it, it hit it in the face, in ironically the other eye, and as it did, its knees buckled. It goes down 5, 10, 15, or 5, 10 feet, and then it just falls to the side, and it's been taken out.
Yay!
That last hit did it because it was 18 and 10, right?
Yeah. Well, it was 18 for the smite, 10 for the damage or the hammer.
Right.
And yeah,
And the smite
46 total.
The smite is, yep, you're right. Yeah, you blew it out of the water.
Yeah.
So it basically you collapsed it. As soon as you hit its other eye socket, it like goes in the skull and you pull it out with the squishy sound, the satisfying thud, louder than you're normally used to hearing, but still so satisfying as the creature collapses on the street level.
I am also going to shout by the power of Helm, fucking die!
What am I looking at over here? This little guy. Who the heck is this guy?
It's
He looks
Hamlin.
like it.
That's the.
This little guy that's coming in.
Is he on
He's
our
gonna
side?
save the entire day because he's the Deus Ex Machina James went out of his way to get.
Yeah.
That's what's about to happen.
I mean, like, he did, like, what, solo 1 or 2 of these guys?
Yeah, he did. He was moving across. He soloed one of the ghouls coming across.
He
Not
looks
the
like
guess. It was one ghoul right here, and then he ran by. He got another one. Anyway, what were you saying?
I thought he was naked. I was like, he looks like some guy, some random.
No, he was just priest man.
Yeah, he's got
funny
the tunic, like a cloak. He is funny looking.
Yeah, I thought he was like some fat guy running on the roofs from a far
I think
distance.
he kind of is, but
Well, he's still winning, so that's cool.
He's moving his way in. Well, all the attention's on y'all anyway.
Yeah.
All right, it brings us to you saved Ball. This creature has just attacked the heck out of you and gotten you a little bit. No, it missed you. I apologize. No, it did hit you with the
It
second
hit me
attack.
once.
It gets 2.
Well, I'm gonna whack him with my glaive. Try to at least. Let's see if this hits. That is a 14 hit.
Yes, it does.
Okay. Alright, and this is a glaive, so this time we get a D10 instead. You know, I haven't used that in a while. I did 13 damage slashing.
Cool beans. 13 slashing. As
And
it's your glaive pokes it and slashes it as you turn and pull back, and all of this visceral type of dark red blood that shouldn't be flowing or inside a living creature that's moving or creature that's moving. Kind of a thick, sludgy type of pudding.
a lot of air in that blood.
Right.
Anyways, it's time to skedaddle. I'm
So,
gonna try and move away.
okay, he's gonna take a quick slash at you.
Mm-hmm.
14.
Miss.
That's a no, right? Cool. You guys are getting lucky.
I'm gonna give myself the great leap forward.
Okay.
And save some room for John when he needs to get through. If he gets through.
All right. Brings us to Fidel. Fidel is gonna come up and he's gonna attack another. Since the creature that he was holding concentration on died, he's going to nah, he's not going to engage this guy. He saw that go down. He's going to climb back. He's going to climb up to this spot right here. And man, he needs to get some better spells. How far does Guiding Bolt range?
I think it's like 60 feet.
If it's 60, he's probably good. 120, even better. Yeah, so he's going to cast Guiding Bolt on this guy. Guiding Bolt, a flash of light, make a ranged spell attack. What's his bonus to spell? 16 hits, so flash of light streak towards the zombie on the roof, the ogre, undead ghoul, the ogre ghoul. Wow, 46 radiant. Cheese and rice. On a hit, the target takes 46 radiant, and the next attack roll made on this target before the end of your turn has advantage. So it takes 7, 6, 13 radiant damage, which is amplified. 26. And you see in front of you, the creature's whole body seems to like light up. And that ends Fidel's turn. Seeing that their big bad, their big dude is not doing as well as he thought, perhaps he starts barking. The ghast barks to the ghouls like, hey, you know, they're getting away basically, and they start moving out. Brings us to Yatari. Yatari, you see over on this other roof past the smoke another humanoid, not undead, and you see him basically jump down and maul this dude and take him out, and he's kind of like moving in and engaging zombies on the street level. You have no idea who he is. He is a overweight, wearing a cleric, holding a holy symbol, but he's got like what looks like armor from old adventuring days before, whenever it would fit better. Kind of like, when you see a American soldier wearing an IOTV and the guy's like 260 pounds and he's wearing a medium and it just kind of like barely rests over his torso, but his belly sticks out.
I know what you mean. He's
underneath it.
He goes to cons and, he's fatter, like those Mandalorians.
Yes, exactly. So his belly's poking out underneath basically his half plate. But he's doing his job. He's doing just fine. It seems he's swinging a Let me see. What did I give him? I think I gave
I
him
got tired of his day job.
actions. He has a Morning Star. He's swinging a Morning Star.
Oh, he's a monster hunter.
And does he have a shield? Yes, he's holding a shield in one hand and he's swinging a Morning Star.
Dang. You think he's friends with Belmont?
So I call over to him. Glad to see some reinforcements. And then does a 19? Yeah, 19 hit on
This
this
guy?
dude? Yeah.
Yes,
For a
it does.
second there, I thought you were shooting at the new friend we had.
I say, thanks for the help. Welcome to the party, pal. And then I shoot my machine gun at him.
Anyways.
Okay, so I ice knife him.
Okay.
Uh,
Is it a deck save throw to see if?
yep.
Oh no, that's the guy's next. It is okay. He fails that shit. That was a 4 on the die. I'm not even gonna look at the mod. And so the creature's how far out? 5 feet from him.
Yeah.
So this guy takes some of that additional spray damage.
So is the deck saving throw against my attack roll or my spell save DC?
Should be your spell save DC.
Okay, yeah, so 15.
Yeah, he got like a 6. I don't even think he has that high of a mod. Let me see here.
What about the other
What's
guy?
your good call. 17. So that he saved. So does he take any or half?
I think he does not take any.
Okay. So you see all of the sprays, the splash from the ice knife land around him, but not any of them connecting.
Yeah.
How much damage did the
Ice knife or the
ogre ghoul?
2d6? Why does it keep adding another one? Oh. Okay. So drop the so a 7.
Okay. 7 damage.
Yeah.
All right. The ice knife sticks into him and it shatters outward towards the other ghoul, but it doesn't hit.
Yeah. So like the total is 8 on the big dude.
Okay. Cool. 8. Got it. That brings us to Thratum.
All right. Does the guiding bolt damage buff still go, or did Yatari get that?
Good question. You hit him with what, Yatari? It was the ice knife? You would have had advantage on that.
Yeah.
You can either roll a d20 to see if you crit, or you can give this advantage over to Thratum.
I'll give the advantage over to Thratum.
All right, cool. So, Thratum, you do have advantage on this attack if you were to engage.
I am going to engage. I got
All right.
back up. Come on. Give me a 20. I'll take the 18, but let's see what the next roll gives. Not at a 20, so 18 plus 7, I imagine hits.
Yes, that to hit? Yes, that hits.
All right. And then is 1d10 plus my strength, which is 5. So it takes 11 damage.
Okay. Still looking really good. It's not looking like it's bloodied or anything like that. So it takes a lot. You can tell that something about the gem in its forehead imbues it with extra, demonic, necrotic, evil, whatever you want to call it, energy. And it seems to be able to shrug off more of those hits than you would think.
Can I,
That brings
as a bonus action, shout out to Hamlin. Aim for the head.
Have you seen Hamlin? Because he's behind this fire.
I would imagine that I saw the guiding bolt.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, the guiding bolt came from Fidel.
Oh. Well, then, no, I haven't seen Hamlin. I'll just shout out to these guys, or my compatriots. Aim for
Gotcha.
the head.
So you're like, the gem, something. Aim for the head. All right. Old boy is very happy to engage you. Let me see here. So it's going to take 2 swipes at you.
All right.
Oof. You guys, he both swipes, you're able to evade. I don't even have to ask you the AC because as it swings over, or as he attacks above you, the claws just barely go over your head, and then as it comes down and into the shingles of the roof, and he pulls it back, you see claw marks where his hand just raked across next to you, but none of the attacks land.
All right.
Down below, this dude is making his way across, taking out some zombies. Ball, it's your go.
It's go time. Let's see. Surprisingly, I actually have something I can use while I stand on top. I'm going to unequip my glaive and equip my crossbow. I know, I actually have one.
What?
Don't get a natural one and shoot me.
Hope not. Oh, darn. Read this thing. Where's my eyes gravitating towards? No, it's short bow. We're gonna get the short bow. My bad.
Gonna have a reload action.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and shoot because I have 8 arrows. I want to shoot the little guy right here. Give him a taste of the arrowhead. How does this work?
Which one?
This little guy.
Gotcha. So you pull out your crossbow, and not using it very often, or kind of a little bit like,
Well, actually, I'm gonna use
weird.
the short bow instead because
That's what I meant. That's what I meant. So as you pull it and stuff, and you're like, it's shorter than I remember, and then you pull back. So you just make a ranged attack, and you should have your mod. So it's your
Dex.
Dex plus proficiency.
Okay. So it's
for on top of your roll.
Does a 16 hit?
It does hit.
How much damage does arrows do? Or short bow?
1d6 plus Dex mod.
Okay, so that's 3. Alright, so 1d6 plus. Alright, 9 damage.
Ooh, that ghoul over there? He didn't like that at all. So
I hope he's distracted now.
yeah, as the arrow pierces into it, he literally looks at where it came from and hisses and decides to drop down. So yes, Thratum, if you have a reaction that you would like to use to attack that guy, you can.
I do. So I will take my attack of opportunity. Fucking dirty 20. So
yeah, that hits.
Excuse me. Stay in the bowl. I get 8 damage on him.
Ooh, just enough. 8, 9, together 17, plus the damage you took from the fire is just enough. So as soon as you land that blow, once again, you see that just kind of go limp and then fall and slide and disappear over the edge as that guy got murked. That was like the exact amount of damage. 9 and 8 was that worked. All right. That ball's attack brings us to Fidel. Fidel sees Hamlin and becomes very enthused as he's arrived. He's like, "You're here." He runs down. He gets to him. He says, "We stick to the roofs so that we can avoid the zombies that can't climb." And he climbs back up. And he's going to toll the dead right here so that he can try to
Is that a
clear
bonus
the
action,
path.
or did he?
What?
Is Toll the Dead a bonus action? 'Cause isn't that all of his movement? Or like, is it
Well,
that require more than?
yeah, it kind of does. Gotcha. So instead of climbing back up, he's going to join him by the side. He's going to be beside him and say the same thing and then toll the dead to clear a path for them. His ability allows him to, I believe, target adjacent enemies with his toll the dead. Let me see here.
I mean,
So
you are the DM. You can always fudge numbers a little
I
bit.
feel you. Yeah, I was just no problem. He can stay down there with them. Channel Divinity, Deathless Nature, Advantage on nope. Reaper, learn one net. When you cast a net, the target normal that spell can instead target two. Okay. So these guys haven't taken damage. The D10. They are going to take 4 and 4 damage apiece. They go to the ground and they don't get back up. Both of them. As he clears a little path for them to go up on their next turn. Hamlin is going to say, to Fidel things. They're going to talk in cleric and stuff like, "It's good. I'm glad to be here. Thank you for giving me a chance." Blah, blah, blah. Role play, role play, role play. He's going to put his hands together. He's going to he's going to pull his holy symbol out. And Hamlin is going to cast a spell. And it is mass healing word. You call out words of restoration. Up to 6 creatures of your choice that you can see within range regain hit points equal to 1d4 plus your spellcasting mod. This spell has no effect on undead or constructs. So he puts his hands to. He pulls out his holy symbol, and every single person, he can see you, he can see you, he can see you, he can see Fidel, all gain a 4 plus your spellcasting mod is 2, 6. Everybody gets 6 hit points back.
Hooray!
He says, "I'm glad that you are all still alive."
Thank you.
And that brings us to, and I'm gonna make him put him on the initiative. Add a turn. That's pretty much where I was taking him anyway, when I was using him. Like a layer action. Yatari.
You said me?
Yes, correct. How are you guys doing? I know it's past 10.
I am fine.
11. Okay.
Yeah. I'm doing
right.
fine.
Cool beans.
Not a whole lot
So.
of
Oh,
what
let's see
are
if
you
you
giggling
believe
about?
me. Look at the messengers. I'm gonna see if he believes me.
Which messenger?
Oh, he's on Facebook.
Yes, we're gonna see if he believes me.
Oh, your character straight up died.
Wait,
Oh, did he say, "Did I die"?
No,
No.
he hasn't even looked at it yet.
You're missing out some ace combat. Yeah, your character straight up died. We're gonna see if he responds.
He's probably asleep right now.
When he wakes up.
Well, what? I don't know what caused him to be not here.
Work.
Ah, okay.
Probably work. Yeah, dude. He's finally getting some hours off, so he can finally focus on school too. So I'm sure he's gonna be rejuvenated by next week.
I see.
Yeah. Anywho, I'm sorry for distraction. Let's continue.
Who are we on?
I believe we're on me.
Okay.
G 25, 30. I'm gonna cast Rhymes Binding Ice
Okay.
in this area so they avoid Stratum. They make a Constitution saving throw.
What is the DC?
Should be 15.
They fail.
Okay.
So which ones?
So
The
big
big guy?
boy and little boy.
Gotcha. All right. Cool. So do they both make their own? I'm sorry.
Yeah, they both make their own.
Okay.
Each creature.
They both fail.
Yeah.
They take 9 damage and they're frozen, or they are hindered by ice, or until for 1 minute, or another creature
Ooh.
within reach uses an action to break away the ice.
What was the name of the spell again?
Rhymes Binding Ice. So if they or another creature use an action to break the ice,
Gotcha.
their speed's reduced to 0.
Are you doing it on big guy?
Big guy and little guy, because it's a cone.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Okay, so roll that 3d8.
I got a 9.
Oh, okay. I apologize. I wrote that down. All right. Okay. Oh, this is what you used on the snake. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. As that ice crackles across it and stuff, you see that it's got like a layer across it now and it can't move. Both of them. You see the little guy higher up on the steeple, but next to him also freezing up. Its movement becomes 0. It still has reactions. Comes out, failed save 3d8. Or until the creature hindered by ice has its speed reduced to 0 on a successful save. Creature takes half as much and isn't hindered. So yeah, it can still take our reactions and opportunity attacks and stuff.
Yeah. It just can't move.
It's
like
gotcha.
Like,
So we'll flavor it like its feet. Its feet are all iced up or something.
Feet, you say?
It is Hamlin. Unless you had something else, Utari.
Nope.
Okay. He's going to stand right next to this guy on his way up, hold his holy symbol again, and he's going to use his channel divinity. And features and traits. Cast divine magic. Touch of death. When you hit a creature with a melee attack. Oh, okay. His is different. Oh, there it is. Destroy undead.
Destroy them all. Destroy
your Okay.
soul. Destroy your soul.
Destroy undead. When an undead fails its saving throw against your turn undead feature. Very good. Okay. Nope. He's not going to use it yet. He's going to climb up. And from here, he's going to do something else instead. So it's not the time for that. That's too good. He is, however, going to cast Shield of Faith on Radham.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
So a shimmering field appears and surrounds a creature of your choice within range, granted a +2 bonus to AC. Concentration 10 minutes. So you feel emboldened and bolstered and strengthened, and that you are harder to hit than before as he's holding that. And it is your move.
All right. I'm gonna try and do my thing again. That is a 9 plus 7. That is a 15. Does it hit?
Oh,
Or no, that's a 16. What am I thinking of?
Yeah, that hits him. If you're hitting a big guy.
Yep.
Yes, that hits.
All right, D10.
And as you do, the ice shakes off of him. I believe, right? A creature hindered by ice has an unsuccessful or until another creature within reach of it uses an action to break. So,
I'm not aiming
does
for
it
the
fall
ice
up
if that's the case.
on a failed save? Okay. Okay. Yeah, hitting it doesn't remove it. They have to actually take them like time to remove it. Okay. Keep swinging.
Fuck yes. It takes a 15 damage.
Ooh. It is starting to look much rougher than as you take these hits and you can't do anything to like advance towards anybody or move. He's looking rough. Let me see. Let me do some math. That's 39. Ooh. He's out up quick. Very good. He is bloodied. That brings us to him if you are finished.
That is my turn.
All right. He's going to bring that claws down on you again. What's your AC now that you have the +2?
It is 18.
One of them hits. I got an 18 and a 16. As I was looking at it, I was like, oh, it hits twice. Wait, he has the bonus. So one of them does hit as D8. 5 bludgeoning damage and a con saving throw.
A con saving throw. Let's go for it. 17 plus 4. Pretty sure that's a dirty 21.
That will save. One of the attacks rings across your skin, but you're able to save the damage. Some guys are starting to follow and look around and command, and you're starting to notice more traffic moving your way. That brings us to Ball.
It's ballin' time. I'm going to try and aid Mr. John and fling another little arrow at, or fling an arrow at this guy.
All right, take a quick hit.
All right. Does a 14 hit?
A 14 just hits.
Hooray. Only 5 damage.
That's still 5 more than it had a minute ago.
Okay.
All right. Every single time you get hit, it gets hit by the arrow. It seems to have a little bit more intelligence. Not much, but more than your standard type. And he's not happy that you're pelting it and he can't go towards you.
Yeah. And now I'm going to move next to this guy. We'll form a little formation, Form a little back to back, I like the Avengers thing. Alright, that's my turn.
It looks like Fidel might actually die with it, as he's starting to get surrounded.
I forgot he's down there. He needs to get out of there.
Yeah.
Fidel is Fideling. He's going to take these 2 opportunity attacks and move up. They both hit. That's ironic. 6 and 6. Oof, 7 bludgeoning damage. So he basically gets the healing from earlier minus a few more, and he takes those hits as he climbs up behind Hamlin, who moves a little bit to let him come up, and then Fidel moves past him. And Fidel sees this guy right here and is immediately hit by its stench and succeeds on not gagging and becoming sick. And that brings us to, let me see, actually, he's going to climb up, so now he can attack. He can attack that same guy. He's going to swing with his scimitar. He misses. And that brings us to Yatari.
Lots of stuff going on over there. So I assume ball hit him. Basically, everyone's hit this dude this time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I am going to. If I ice knife him, will it is Thradam in range?
Where? If you ice
he
knife?
ice knifes the blue
Yes.
ball.
If it's not something that you can purposely, make miss him, then yeah, he'll have to make the same save. Like a fireball, if you can't control it around your friends and stuff.
Don't use it.
Why don't you do a little teleporting for this guy
Why don't
and
you
use the ice thing?
What is Witch's Bolt?
I don't have any second level spell slots left.
Oh, that's right.
Y'all don't have 3rd level yet, huh?
No.
I'm level
We're level
3.
3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's something else.
I'm surprised we're doing so well for level 3.
Well, the DM deal, I think, really plays a big part of it. Having that
Yeah.
high AC is huge.
Having 20 strength on everything has really helped a lot.
Having the
A lot.
armor +1
We're
armor
gonna.
makes all the difference.
Okay. We're going to stay over some time. A gentle breeze has slowly removed this smoke.
Now you can see. There's a ghoul
13
in there.
hit.
Not anymore.
13.
No, he's not under the effect of guiding bolt or anything.
What was the question? I'm sorry.
Does a 13 hit Golem or Ogre Man?
It does not. It just misses. Is that everything?
Yeah, that's. It's a disappointing roll.
Bummer drummer.
I guess I'll go over here.
Okay.
He can't move.
That's
So-
all my spell slots used.
So joining him over there. Excuse me. Joining everybody on that rooftop. Hamlin sees all of the undead around. Wanted to use it before, but wanted to maximize it, so he waited until they crowded up. He clutches his holy symbol and uses his channel divinity. Each undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw. Turned for 1 minute on a fail. Can't move, etc., 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 etc. Let's see. Ooh. And then, ooh, okay. Wow, that's a lot of really low numbers. Okay. Okay. So, on a fail, this will be fun. This is what I was reading earlier. So, Channel Divinity. When you hit a creature with a melee attack, you use Channel Divinity. I didn't do that. Destroy undead at 5th level. When an undead fails its save against your target, instantly destroyed. Yep. So, every single creature except for the Ghast, as Hamlin clutches his holy symbol and begins praying, the creatures around him all start to shriek and melt and eventually just turn to ash, except for the one Ghast. All of these creatures are just eviscerated. They're just destroyed.
Bada bing, bada boom. Ouchie, ouch.
This guy is the only one that survived it. As Hamlin looks up and he sees what has happened exactly as he asked his god to do, he looks at Fidel. He says, "I told you I could handle my own." And that goes to Thratum.
I wish I could do that, but Helm's not the cool god of death and life and shit. No. I'm gonna roll to hit, and that is a nat 20. Finally.
Say that again.
It's a nat 20 finally.
Oh, fantastic.
Alright.
Take it away.
Alright. So, come on. Give me the max. Give me the max. Give me the max. Okay. So, that is a 10 plus 7 plus, which is plus 5. Yeah, calculator. I need you.
Oh, that really cleared out so many. Oh my God.
Honestly,
Fucking did.
when I
Like
looked
I
at
just realized how many of like the zombies from across the map had gathered there.
Damage is 27, by the way.
27. Ooh. Okay. And that was radiant or no? It was just a crit.
That's just a crit. I can no
Okay,
longer
so-
do radiant damage right now.
All right. Well, so as the crit, as the massive damage that you just did again, without the radiance though, it's still able to do a significant damage, and still it is unable to advance. Like it's able to attack you. You're basically engaged mano a mano. This other guy can do nothing but look because he can't reach you. So you're locked in with this creature that defies logic, as you can see in the picture. And it's looking really, really rough. So that is everything you can do, or no? You're gonna stay locked in with him?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay locked in with him.
All right. This Ghast is gonna walk up. Hamlin's gonna have to make a saving throw. He succeeds on it, and it attacks Fidel. It misses Fidel, and that brings us to Big Boy. Big Boy is going to swing at Stratum twice. Because it really can't do anything else. A nat 1
Yeah.
and a... Let's see here. Where did his this thing go? This is mod. A 16
Does not hit.
does not hit. So
I'm at 18
as
right now.
it brings its claws around, it misses you, and it brings its claws again, and it hits and it hurts itself a little bit. Not any damage or anything like that. It's just it's unable to do anything, and it's growing more and more frustrated, and it's not able to connect with you, your little wily meal that it really wants to eat. Ball.
Time to ball. Since I'd like to swap my weapons once again.
Okay.
I'm gonna be holding my glaive, and I'm gonna be like, "Am I able to attack this guy? I just can't move."
You
Oh
can
wait,
move through Hamlin's space to that spot, or you
what
could
if
even move down here, and I'll give you advantage on it from Fidel.
I am? We'll slap you from the behind. That's good. All right, that's not so good, but we got advantage. So does a 22 hit?
Yes.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I got. No, actually, that's really good. A 15 damage.
Okay. 15 damage. Ooh, it's on.
When I looked, I was like, I got a 0. Wait a second. It starts at 1. Because my 10-sided die goes up from 1 to 0 apparently. I guess 0 is like a 10 part. Or maybe this is just one of the 2 dice I need to like rolling a special number for like 100. But yeah, 15 damage.
15 damage. Excellent. Your glaive doing more or adding to the damage from Thradham's hammer, and you look like you get the feeling that it's getting close to that point where it doesn't look like it can continue fighting.
Yeah.
But it is still up and it's still moving around. It's still very mad. It's still yelling at y'all and spitting and swinging. Uh,
Open
you,
sea.
I marked that for the wrong person. I apologize. I was thinking you were attacking Big Boy. You attacked the Ghast. 15.
Yeah.
Got it. Got it. He looks same thing I just said basically. It looks bloodied. It's very unhappy. I need you to make a DC, excuse me, a con saving throw. Did you already? No, not with this guy.
Ooh.
Wait, no, I think you did with this guy.
I'm pretty sure a long
Yeah,
time
you
ago.
did.
Yeah, you
It's the same one that's been chasing you. So once you
Yeah.
succeed once, you're good for 24 hours.
Oh,
So you're
sweet.
fine. You're fine.
I'm not gonna tell you what I rolled, so yeah.
Fair. All right. As it doesn't have any effect on you, or doesn't need you don't need to. What 15 damage? Okay. Brings us to Fidel. Fidel sees what you're doing. He's gonna swing as well. Fidelio misses quite badly. Not bad enough. He's a little embarrassed in front of Hamlin, and is just gonna move to the side. Yatari. You guys almost have this wrapped up.
Mind Sliver. I'm Big Boy.
Okay. It's a intelligence.
Yeah.
So he has a -4. 8 fails. He rolled pretty good, but I knew he had a minus mod. So takes that full damage. 4. Very
Yep.
good. You see his head move slightly as the pain from that mind sliver hits it, and it has a -4 on its next saving throw.
4.
Got it. Hamlin is going to use prayer of healing. casting time 10 minutes. No, that's a ritual. He can do it instantaneous. So, yeah, he's going to cast Prayer of Healing and up to 6 creatures up to my choice that I can see within range, 30 feet, 2d8 plus. So, that's a d8, and that's a d8, and... Oh, Thradam, you lucky, lucky man.
Indeed.
D8 plus. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? D8 plus. Spellcasting mod. 7 plus 2. And everybody heals 9.
9.
Oh,
Fucking.
that's amazing. I've maxed out my health now.
Nice.
Tactical.
And he moves into the spot that Fidel was just in to regain your advantage, to remove any doubt of advantage. And Thradam.
It is my turn. I am going to smack my El Gigante. That is 9 plus 7. It's a 16.
16. How do you want to do this?
How do I want to do it? I want to swing at his knee,
Hmm.
and then he buckles. This is at me killing him, right?
Yes. How do you want to do this? Is implying how do you want your death blow to be described?
All right.
Describe how he dies.
It's a two-parter. I'm gonna swing at his knee. He's gonna buckle, and then I'm gonna smack his fucking face.
Got it. So as you bring the hammer sideways across his knee, it takes the knee out and brings his body down almost to your level, still much higher than you. So you swing upward across his face right into the temple and just collapse it. And he just drops and leans, but he's much too heavy to slide all the way down. He just kind of stops and lays right there at your feet at an angle.
Okay. I am also. I really, really wanna follow him, and almost immediately, as soon as I have like my next turn, that's what it's entirely going to be devoted to, is plucking the gem out of his head.
Gotcha.
Gimme.
Gotcha.
Gimme.
Gotcha. So
Nobody needs to have that, and especially not Hamlin. I don't know what his motive
Fair.
is.
That's fair. So the creature is still in front of you, even though I removed the token. I don't want to go hunting for it again.
That's fine.
Thradam finishes up. Ball, I'll let you finish off this ghast next to you for good measure.
I'm gonna give it a swing with advantage. A natural 20.
Look at
Obviously
that.
good. I get 10 plus 4 plus 5, 19 damage.
That more than takes out that ghast. As it's focused on Hamlin moving in, you're like, haha, I should have
Keep his
focused on me.
skull.
Bloom takes
I
him
keep
out.
it.
Fidel turns to Hamlin, says things like, thank you for your assistance. I don't know that we would have survived without you. To which everybody rolls their eyes and says, why don't you just blow them already? And we're out of combat. You guys still have zombies around in the area, but they're far less powerful than anything. Like, you're not going to allow yourself to get swarmed.
Here. Especially this
Yeah.
guy.
He's
too
frozen
busy,
for like another 7 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's only a minute.
Oh, okay. Well,
in our next minute, we're just gonna go collectively over here so he forgets. How about that? But yeah.
Thradam jumps down. We're not going to worry about this guy.
I mean, we could literally just surround him and beat the everyone.
Honestly.
Yeah.
When he
We all
unfreezes.
just like gang up on him and just like start pounding him like
Frank
Yeah.
him, John.
prison style.
Yeah.
So, one by one, you all start climbing down. Hamlin, he says, Fidel, when I heard the explosions, you left. Oh, excuse me. How did it? So you guys went there and he went there. Fidel got there. So after you left, I heard the explosions and I went to the castle. Uh, they told me that they'd sent you all here, and I came to make good on what we discussed. But when I was leaving, they said that they needed help in the castle, that something was not right there. And Fidel says, yes, there was one that was not. There were some that were not worried about the attack. It seemed, and he says, we need to get back to the castle, and he starts to head out. Basically, he gets to a zombie and he smacks it, and then he keeps moving. But it essentially implies that you guys need to get back to the castle. That there's something wrong that's going on up there. Like, he came to get Fidel once he found out that y'all were there, because he needs help in the castle, or the castle needs help.
Got it.
And that's where we will end. Thank y'all for your patience with the whole, like, in the middle of it breaking up and stuff.
No problem.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, don't worry about it.
Aaron, I'll sell you the book.
I didn't expect y'all to light carriages and stuff, or carts on boxes on fire. You might have set the city on fire. We don't know yet.
See, I was hoping
That's fine.
that was what was going to happen. Like, it would spread to the buildings.
It almost did. I forgot about it, honestly. You saw me spreading it slowly, and then I got wrapped up because the two ogres were in the fight, and I forgot to keep spreading it. But that doesn't mean that after y'all leave, it couldn't continue to spread,
People in these places are already fucked anyway, so
Yeah.
I'm not caring.
We saved the city, everyone.
By burning it to the
Right,
ground.
like, this is near the epicenter of the explosion, right? Not too far off.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, they exactly. One of the explosions happened
Flaming
nearby
debris from the
here.
explosion.
Sorry.
It was flaming debris from the explosion. The torches. burning.
Exactly. There's literally going to be no one that says they set this place on fire. No, we didn't. Kidding me? There was 3 explosions. That's what set it on fire. Who's this guy?
I'm just
Were
gonna
you
pull
out
out
there
the
killing
gem
the
and go
undead?
touch
No?
this and tell
You were
me
hiding?
I set it on fire.
Well, now I thought about that too, and I don't want to retcon anything, but it's very likely that they're not getting the same vision that you got, because you guys have slightly changed the future. That girl was saved.
Mm.
But it could be a different person. I don't know. Nobody's touched it recently, and I haven't even thought about it. But the last person who did was that guard, and he was very aghast and very not speech. He wasn't saying a lot. He was just like, "Go ahead, go in."
I
So
just figured
overall-
people were getting like evil visions, like, oh shit,
Yeah,
that's evil as
essentially.
fuck. Oh my god.
Yeah, pretty much. Maggoty meat and stuff, and whatever the hell else you think of when you think of Faces of Death or Tales of the Crypt. So far, you guys are heading back to the castle, and that's going to be another little leg of this. But you guys finally got through the undead alleyways and streets. Thoughts? I know nobody was knocked down and nearly bleeding out, or no one got into death saving throws, but it was creative. I liked watching y'all creatively figure out how to get across everything.
Yeah, I finally actually used my other weapons. Give me ball.
I liked it a lot.
Good.
Yeah, this was really good.
Good. Yeah,
Too
I
bad
wasn't
James
trying.
wasn't here.
Yeah, and I told him too. I was like, man, I don't want to say that you need to be there and that you should be there, but it'd be nice if you were, because I expected him to go, oh, oh, when he saw the token of Hamlin up there.
Mm-hmm.
No, we can always send him the VOD, and then
I was about to say,
Yeah.
this is going up on my YouTube channel, so he'll be able
Very
to
good.
watch it, and you guys can all watch it if you want to.
I don't think that I never showed him what Hamlin looked like, so I'm gonna have to tell him. I'm gonna have to send him a picture or something.
Portly
Too
fellow
bad his
that doesn't look
character-
like he
figure it out
gets a whole
when
lot of
he
sleep.
sees the.
I'm sorry.
This is this little mug here.
I think what I'm gonna do. I got an idea.
I honestly forgot I was being
We'll
recorded.
figure it
I
out.
could have said so many bad things.
Let me see here. Monsters, Cytheria, NPC.
Yeah, too bad his character died, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
guys.
James, if you
that was
make it
pretty
to
sad.
the 3 hour and 24 minute and 40 something second mark, this is what Hammond looks like. There you
Hey,
go.
you want a thumbnail? I got a thumbnail idea. Here, I'm gonna send you the thumbnail. Snipping tool. There, I'm gonna use.
Dude looks cross-eyed or something. What is going on with his eyes?
He looks like he's busy staring at something not towards the camera.
There you
Yeah.
go. All right, put that on there. File, save as, yeah, JPEG, whatever, on my desktop.
Let's see what it looks like.
There, I'll send it to you, John.
Are you guys good actually with me giving Hamlin the inspiration from this?
I do
I
not
mean,
mind.
I think
I
y'all
would just
pretty.
not mind.
I don't think y'all have even used yours.
I
You
use
might
mine.
have. Okay.
Let's go to desktop. Let's go to face. If I can find it.
I did that because James is gonna have no fucking clue who this guy is. I just said this is the DMVP. No context. Just old dude.
It's like an Oblivion NPC.
Yeah.
Potato
Damn,
face.
I'm having the most hardest time trying to find it. I just saved it, but now I don't know where it is.
Did you just send it?
I'm trying to, but I'm like really slow for some reason. Face. Face. I saved it to my desktop, right? Had to. Minimize. Where is it? That's Spider Coin. That's Steve. Where is my face? Man,
Did you name
I
the
don't know.
file?
I named it face.
Then search face.
I did. It's not letting me grab it.
Aaron, I just got your comment. You finally took damage from a zombie.
Yeah.
That's
it was
funny.
the big bad, and it didn't even do half my health.
That's funny. And I was like, yeah, whenever it was the opportunity attack, right?
Yeah.
Who knew Aaron was the tank?
Yeah, right?
No, he's the kite.
Yeah.
He's been a nerfed kite, but he's still able to kite. It's just landing on rooftops, which is
Yeah.
still above everybody. I'm
Yeah.
not mad at him for it.
There you go. Here's a close up of his
Yeah, I mean, you let me
face.
have the
Put that as your
character.
thumbnail.
And I think I did a pretty good job of
Mm-hmm.
filling my role.
Oh, I agree. Yeah, and
And like, it was fun for like the session.
yeah, I hope it wasn't boring or anything like that.
No,
Yeah,
it was
I hope
great.
everybody had fun.
First time ever I swapped my weapons.
What'd y'all think whenever you saw the zombie or the ogres that were back there? Like, I know some of
I
the
was
stuff.
like, oh shit.
That was me.
Yeah, you guys couldn't have been surprised because you saw him in the jail cell.
Yeah. I
I
was
don't even know
thinking
how they
like
I mean, I
the
didn't
blue one
remember
was like Freakazoid.
seeing the dude, but still, I'm like,
Cut
oh,
here.
in all the commotion, I forgot about you.